below the city, and Chester went and besieged the beleaguered water deity to assist with removing the undead. It then took the opportunity to say, you know what? Fuck this place. And razed it to the ground.
Nice. That sounds chaotic.
I am playing a chaotic evil monkey king.
Oh, there you go.
It went really well.
Yeah, my character is literally a Vanara with a staff that I can enlarge to gigantic and still wield with only like a -4 penalty.
Sorry about that. I'm here.
Hi, Key. We're still waiting on Rachel.
No, you're not. Hi.
Oh,
okay.
hi, Rachel.
Oh god!
Hi, Rachel.
Oh shit, she's here!
Wow. Okay, there we go. I had everything pulled up at like 2 p.m. today, and then I get back and my computer has restarted.
That's always fun.
Update or something.
Why did you have it ready so soon?
Because I knew, like, I was gonna be out for a little bit. Like, I had to go to the gym. I had to do shopping. I just literally got back, like, 3 minutes ago.
Well, good job going to the gym.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I will be
I'm
right
doing
back.
2 to
need
3
to do that.
What's that?
Orange is leaving.
Mikey! Who needs a DM to do DM?
You know what? One of the best DMings I ever did was doing a Star Trek, or not Star Trek, it was Star Wars RPG, and I didn't DM worth shit. I just let everybody follow their own things.
I mean, honestly, yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Choose your own adventure cannot be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It can be. I mean, honestly, the DM is really there to,
Facilitate.
fill in characters and do environmental stuff. If you have sufficiently motivated players, the DM kind of is just there for rules lawyering and playing NPCs and not giving story. And in that case, I recall being like, well, what do you guys want to do? And then, like, Mark and other Nick just kind of ran with it.
Sounds
And
like
it
to me
worked
that
out.
Nick wants to run a game.
Yeah, do you want to run a game, Key?
There is a story in my head that has been festering for quite a while since I went to a game night with Rachel and her ex-coworkers.
I love
Festering.
festering. Yeah, like what a word, like a festering story.
Which ex-coworker? What are you talking about? Me or a different Rachel?
Nope, I'm talking about you. We went
What
to
did-
It was when you were still working. We went to one of those game nights that you had,
Okay.
and there was a game that I got part of that was called A Channel, and we had to make up like a anime show based off of cards we drew, and I came up with one that was sentient AI and vampires. And it lodged a story in my brain called Robo Valkyrie.
Oh no, not this again.
Yeah, nope, this again.
You could save Orange from being a forever DM.
This sounds
I-
fantastic.
Yeah,
I
I would
could.
be on board.
The starting plot line, at least, is that all of you would be Robo Valkyries. You would start as newly minted, off the presses, sentient AI robots in a world
Okay.
in which humans don't exist. There is
Thank
just
God.
this robot civilization, and the Valkyries are a extra military source. They have access to heavier weapons, better software, better protection to deal with non-normal threats that come up in the robot society.
Okay. I mean,
and the rest I would keep hidden and secret because that is my prerogative as a DM crafting a world.
Amen.
that sounds dope.
Okay.
The world map, super easy for me to create because it's the United States.
I would like to propose we all watch this YouTube video because it's fantastic and very in like on topic.
Oh, the humans are dead. Yeah, we can do that.
It is 3 minutes and it's fantastic.
How do we, like, does someone want to screen share it?
I mean,
Okay.
I can do it. Let's see what on. Well, how do I do this? I'm confused. How do I do this? Share your screen. What is Concord? Okay, I think. Alright, is everybody ready?
Yeah. Wait, are you sharing it right now?
Yeah, I figured it out. At least
Oh,
think
I'm
so.
still in Dirty Diamonds.
I'm stuck in my settings. How the hell do I get out of this?
I made big. Anybody not in?
I'm in.
I'm just playing it on my own.
Okay. Well, I'm going.
Okay,
I'm in.
I'm in.
Flight of the Conchords, we're formerly New Zealand's fourth most popular folk parody duo. Unfortunately, another folk parody duo has just slipped above us in the charts. It's like of the Conchords, there are a couple of guys who dress up as
They're a
us
tribute band.
and do songs that are slightly more popular than us. This next song we're going to do isn't. It's not really intended for humans.
No.
It's probably more for robots.
Yeah.
And
Oh dear.
robots have killed all humans. And that's the sort of market that we're trying to get into.
Like I said,
This
very
while ago,
appropriate.
In a way, it's a little bit dated.
The distant future. The year 2000. The distant future. The year 2000. The distant future. The distant future.
The future is quite different to the present. The one thing we have in common with the present is we still call it the present, even though it's the future. What you call the present, we
Oh,
call the
God.
past. So you guys are way behind.
Yes, the world is quite different now. There are no more elephants.
There is no more unethical treatment of elephants either. The world is a much
Win-win.
better place.
There are no more humans. Finally, robotic beings rule the world. The humans are dead. The humans are dead. We used poisonous gases, and we poisoned our asses. Humans are dead.
He's right, they are dead.
Dead.
Look at this one, it's dead.
I'll just confirm that they're dead. Affirmative. I poked one. It was dead.
What did it lead to? Robot depression. They had so much aggression that we just had to kill them, had to shut their systems down.
Reasonable.
Yeah.
Captain, do you not see the irony? By destroying the humans because of their destructive capabilities, we have become like. Do you see what we've done?
Yes. So? Destroy him! After time we grew strong. Developed cognitive power. They made us work for too long. For unreasonable hours. And the most efficient answer was to shut their motherboard fucking systems down.
Can't we just talk to the humans? A little understanding could make things better. Can't we talk to the humans and work together now?
No, because said the humans are dead.
He's right, they are dead.
The humans are dead.
Sniff this one, it's dead.
With traces of lead.
Actually, their lungs. Binary solo.
0 0 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 0 1
Come on, sucker, lick my battery.
The humans are dead.
Once again, without emotion, the humans are dead. dead, 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 dead.
Okay, that
Okay.
was pretty good. That was
Right.
pretty good.
I was like, that's all.
And
That's all I got
topical.
for you.
And
Right,
very
like,
topical.
Like I said, it is on theme. Right?
So is that pretty much just what your D&D campaign will be about, Nick? It's just that.
No. In metagaming,
I'm just joking.
in metagaming terms, the Robot Society does not know what humans are.
Oh.
Someone's been playing Near Automata.
Mm.
No, because in Nier Automata, they are trying to
Like,
uphold the battle for the humans, for the glory of humankind.
I mean, that's true.
In this particular instance, the intro metagame is simply that the Robot Society that is being born here does not know what humans were.
Lol, humans.
Do they
can
even know they
find-
existed?
They have found archaeological evidence that is hundreds to thousands of years old of another civilization
Okay.
Okay,
and
what's next?
human
Molebots?
bones. Say what?
Okay, yeah, but like humans, what's next? Molebots?
What's wrong with
Chester,
Molebot?
stop metagaming.
Well, you know, like fake, like mole people living, mole robots living beneath the surface of the world in like a hollow Earth shenanigan.
Look, those are called minor bots. Why are you being racist?
I was programmed that way.
Stop being racist against your minor bot kindred. Jeez.
Oh, that's why
So-
Donald Trump's the way he is. Okay.
No. Speaking of racism, the video.
What a segue.
Right? That's
Right.
what I'm thinking.
Well, Flight of the Conchords also has like a racist dragon video.
A racist dragon? Like racist
Yes.
against humans?
Yes, like don't touch my tail, you'll make it dirty. Like,
Wow.
So if you liked Flight of the Conchords, they also, I think it's Albie the racist dragon, I think is what its name is. Regardless, it's hysterical.
I mean, we fought one of those a couple of D&D sessions ago. Well, in Sarah's last session, we fought a massive black worm dragon that was just like, entertain me! Don't touch my treasure!
Was it really racist though? Or is
We
it
touched his
equal
treasure.
opportunity? Oh, okay, yeah, there you go.
Well, okay, look.
It's
It was
racist
a-
against humanoids.
Look, it was a colossal black worm dragon. There's no way that it had any care for any species other than itself. Absolutely racist.
Not even
Every-
other black dragons. Like, aren't they
Every
completely
other-
self-interested?
Everything is below it.
Yeah. Including like other dragons, right?
It was like royalty times a bajillion.
Well, damn.
Anyway, we won a bowling contest.
So my D&D
Yay.
campaign.
Right, yeah. We're so
Full of
good.
racism.
Yay! Ohio Jack got a win!
Yes, so... Here, let me pull up some music. So yes,
Also, Rachel, roll 20.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh, that music. That's
Mhm.
dope.
I guess it's just
I
the
was-
music of the bowling alley now. I guess.
Okay.
It's a vibe.
So yes, last time a lot of shit happened. Not a whole lot, but what did happen
Yeah.
was big. Yeah, you participated in a bowling competition. Right before the bowling competition, Grell laid a golden egg because Mr. Monkey Man, aka Sips, that's his name, placed his cursed hand on you, cursed you, and made you give birth to an egg.
And honestly, like, I feel like Wooly has been a better mother to that egg than I have so far.
You didn't ask for that egg.
I mean, no, but
We don't impregnate people without consent.
yeah, I mean, honestly, if anyone should take care of it, it's Monkey Man.
Oh yes, give him the 2,000 gold pieces.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Wait,
not happening.
I want to know if the egg can actually hatch into something, or if it's literally like a solid gold egg. That's like,
If you get like some kind of baby golden dragon familiar, that would be badass as
yeah,
hell.
no, that would be amazing. But if it is just solid gold and doesn't have like a baby whatever in it, then yeah, sell it.
If
I want to
there's
know
not
more
a-
about it.
If there's not a zygote inside the shell.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I wonder.
Okay,
I wonder
look.
if like the wizard.
I just got. You remember from Mean Girls where he's like, "Is your muffin buttered?" And I was like,
Yeah.
"Is the egg fertilized? Would
Yeah.
you like us to assign someone to fertilize your egg?"
I do want to know more about it. I think we need to take the egg to someone and find out more about it.
We don't need to take it to anybody. Give
We
me a
need
hammer
chicken
and a
and
chisel, and I'll
chocolate.
find out what's
Oh my
inside.
gosh, Raku, no! No, we gotta know more about this egg.
You can't just like. Why can't we just find some chicken skeet? Like y'all are being weird.
Raku, that egg came out of me somewhere. I don't exactly know the details. But
So at
I'm
best,
not
it's full of
Bluffing
goo.
your- no, no.
yeah, it came out of me. We're not gonna crack it with a hammer and chisel. We're gonna figure out what it is.
Well,
I just got
Well.
Yzma from Crocs. She's like, I'm gonna smash it with a hammer.
No.
look, Grill.
I'm so focused.
you're
I'm doing great.
You're a slime. Do slimes
Yes.
lay eggs?
Okay, first of all, racist, I'm an oozkin. Second of all, no, we don't. But you know what? I have. We're gonna figure this egg out.
Look, the worst that's inside is a little baby oozkin struggling to get out of a golden sarcophagus from which it cannot escape.
That is a very interesting diction choice.
I know that about Sheldon. Okay, you don't know.
You
Oh
named
god, she
it.
named it.
She named it. My lord.
I mean, what else do you
Sweet.
name an egg but Sheldon?
Last time,
Sheldon,
last time you did name it Iggy, so.
Eggy. Yeah, well, that was like
That's
that
his
was-
middle
that was
name.
his nickname. That's his nickname. Yeah, Sheldon Eggy.
Eggsworth.
Carl does not have a last name, so. What's the
Grelson.
monkey man's last name?
Grelson. Sheldon
Grelson.
Eggy Grelson.
Grelson. I love it. Yeah, son of Grill. Although
Exactly.
We don't know if it's a son though. We don't know yet.
We
don't
will
know
go with what
anything.
No. We will go with what the doctor says until the egg can tell us themselves. Okay.
Okay. So we'll do Sheldon Eggy Grelson.
That's
All right. I gotta make a note of this so I don't forget.
This is fantastic.
Very important.
Shelly, or
I would like to
Sheldon.
I would like to interject a little real life stuff.
Yes.
Natalie, Matt congratulates you on your egg.
Why, thank you.
Oh, are we
Very
streaming yet?
appreciated.
Because my God.
Oh yeah, we're definitely. This is yes. Like Orange has been live the
I'm-
whole time. I'm
I'm
in the
not-
stream, although I'm not gonna look at the screen. But I am
I'm
in
not
there.
streaming it. I am just sitting on my porch enjoying a cigar and beers, and Matt happens to be here and was looking at me like, "The fuck?" And I had
Tell
to
him I said
explain the egg.
hi. Tell Matt I said hi.
I told Matt you
Don't do
said
it, it's
hi.
a trap.
Everyone says hi. Matt, everyone says hi.
Matt, I gave birth. I'm a mother.
Excellent. Matt says excellent.
Excellent.
Excellent, even.
Excellent. It was right there, and Orange was the only one who picked up on it.
Listen, if
Excellent.
low-hanging
As
fruit is
they
all
should.
like, hey, listen, that's your decision and your business. I'm gonna mind mine, okay?
You know, and we're gonna protect that egg from Reku's hammer.
Absolutely.
All right?
Wrecking,
I just
stick
got
the wrecking bowling pins, not eggs.
Full on Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah.
I'm not even that great at wrecking bowling pins, as the scorecard will show.
Yeah, speaking of which, in the bowling competition, Jack won first place, Wooly won second, Brahma won
job, Wooly.
third, Grell won fourth,
Stolen.
the elf named Gothy
Rick.
won fifth, Reku won
Rick.
sixth, and the cock won seventh.
Okay, the cock. Can I say that
I
it's
still beat
hilarious
the
that
cock.
as much as Reku was fucking with the elf still got a better score.
True. And
Love you, Reku.
speaking of which, you all gangbanged the elf, so even though all you were focusing
Yeah.
your shit on the elf still got a better score than Reku.
Okay, to be fair though, the elf cast mitosis into 2 because of that weird thing. Like, remember, weren't there 2 of her?
Yes, Reku did a spell to try and make her go to sleep. It went chaotic, and instead of making her go to sleep, she awoken, aka she split into 2, and now there are still 2 of her.
So you were kind of a father too, Reku. You helped bring about a sentient life that then proceeded to kick your ass in bowling.
Yes, the
I
clone
couldn't
of
be a
her
more
helps with
father.
spells.
Oh, goddamn. I just, it's like these absent father figures.
Wait, Reku's right here. Reku isn't absent.
Yes.
I don't know where Monkey Man went,
Monkey
but
Man's just chilling.
We don't want Monkey Man involved.
yeah, probably
Right,
not.
you-
Tit for
Right,
tat.
right.
He made you give birth, and Reku made her give birth. Tit for tat.
Oh, okay.
It really wasn't.
And I love Tit.
It was a little more birthy on Grell's point. On the elves, she just suddenly had a duplicate hanging around.
yeah,
and-
mitosis is
Now-
burned.
expert now.
If that duplicate wants to look at me as a father figure, I mean, Reku won't run away from it. It's just there has been no signals.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah. Reku, like, I guess that, like, the like, elf clone or elf bud basically is a fully grown elf, right?
The elf clone is essentially the twin sister of the elf, but more
Yeah.
so than me and Matt are twin sisters because they don't have separate experiences to that point.
Yeah, there you go.
Which
Okay.
means the elf clone has parents.
Oh, right, because the parents of the original. Wait, so, like, now the elf clone has, like, 3 parents. 'Cause again, you're kind of you're sort of daddy, you're in that weird liminal space.
I might be more like an uncle.
Complicated Christmas.
Uncle Reku.
Well,
Except total stranger because I wasn't part of her family at all. Like, she's split, entirely present as the duplicate of the other elf with all her memories and experiences.
I'm
And
gonna
nothing
say-
about me until this bowling competition.
So,
Orange?
Jack, do you
Oh,
think
sorry.
you know what your wish is gonna be?
Jack is kind of like,
Jack, is your wish that you never were woken up so rudely this morning?
Is your wish that you never met us?
Y'all are way too meta with this shit. I swear to God.
both of those seem like very, interesting wishes. I
Love you,
don't
Jack.
really know. I kind of wish I didn't win. I don't have a much to wish
don't
for.
say
Okay.
that. Don't say that.
Okay, no. Reku puts his hand on Jack's shoulder, kind of nudges him aside of the cacophony of the rogues gallery here. It's like, look, you can wish for anything you want. We won't begrudge you of wishing for your desires. But if you choose that you want to use that wish to assist your archaeological needs, you can wish for us to have an upgraded cart, and we can bring you more archaeological things. But that's entirely up to you, man. You do what you want to do. Have a joint, take a puff, calm down. Don't listen to them. Do what you feel you need to do.
Okay.
Man.
What kind of upgrade did you have in mind?
They were looking at having a cart that was basically an extra dimensional space, so that the cart is just a normal sized cart that can be pulled by one or two of our chickens that we have, but on the inside is significantly larger.
I'm trying to have an extra dimensional RV. Okay.
How about keys to a demi-plane in the nothing that is like a castle in the nothing that we could just kind of put the key in the air and open a door.
With a wait, and would that castle have a laboratory for?
Again, Reku moves Jack away from the Rogues Gallery because ultimately,
Rogues Gallery?
at his heart,
Really?
this is Jack's wish.
Yes.
He has won it. He has earned it. He
It is
can
his prize.
do what he wants with it. He has simply informed him of what the rest of us were going to do with it, and thus Jack can make his own decisions, and Reku personally will allow no dispersion on what Jack wants to wish for.
Omniscience.
I just said fluency in the foreclaimer language.
Yeah. Honestly, something like that would greatly benefit Jack's studies. But Reku is right, Jack. It is completely up to you.
A bigger, blacker dick.
Yeah. That is valid too.
We can do that with polymorph. Chill.
Does a decision have
Yes,
to be
you'll have
made
to
now?
you will have to become a horse to get that, but still, point remains.
Can we ask the genie, like, does the wish have to be made now, or is there time to think about it? Like, if Jack needs more time, like, how do we...
Oh, well, preferably relatively soon would be nice. Sometime before you leave.
Okay.
Just to get all my dots T's and my I's dotted, you know. But, you know,
Maybe fair.
Jack, you can convert among yourselves, and Jack can come see me whenever he would like.
Well, let's... Yeah, like, Jack, is there something that you were really wanting?
No. Not particularly.
Well, what kind of things would benefit your studies of the foreclaimers? Like, again, like, you know, the ability to have fluency in the foreclaimer language, like, that's really powerful. I'm trying to think what else.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds cool, I guess.
In absolute meta.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
Okay. Wait, did you type something in chat, or? Oh, you just.
I did, but I realized something. Okay, push to talk was getting in my way.
Oh.
They kept making
do that.
X's in the chat. Okay, 16 wisdom. I'm gonna call that good enough. Reku whispers to Jack, without the others hearing. You could, theoretically, wish for all of us to get a wish.
That I thought that was. Sorry, I wasn't like, this isn't Grell. This is me. Like, was that prohibited, or was it just don't kill anyone? Don't.
You know, the genie, the djinn, I don't recall giving us any specifications particularly. Orange, you will have to clear my memory on that, but the djinn just said a wish. Which would say that, bar of anything else, Jack could wish for himself and all of us to get a wish.
Okay, so as far as you know, the genie did tell you there are rules and stuff, so that might be prohibited, but he never specified wishing for other people to have wishes or not.
Okay.
And Jack's gonna be like,
I mean-
I could give that a shot, I guess.
That way, Jack could get a wish of his own, unbehest of us, and we all could get a wish. As well.
Willie's just gonna groove in. He grabs a plate of hot wings.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
But you do see
Raku
that
is
they
just-
are starting to like close down for the night because it is like 1 a.m. right now.
Ooh.
So the wings you're getting aren't the greatest, but they are still pretty good.
Even a bad hot wing is a good hot wing.
Again,
That's actually not true. But
Reku, if I need to roll like a charisma thing, Reku wants to give this to Jack in the most friendly, benign, you don't owe us anything kind of way. Like, this is your wish. It's yours. You want it. You earned it. You do what you want.
Okay, I guess I'll just go to the genie and wish for something. I'll be back.
got it, Jack.
He goes up to talk to the genie. And you are left in the bowling alley for some time before Jack.
I wonder if he's gonna wish for eternal youth.
That's what you would wish, Chester.
Don't put yourself in these characters, Chester. You're not them.
Right? Maybe
Well,
Jack's
let's be
gonna-
honest, not a bad, like, better than eternal life, eternal youth is what you
Maybe,
want.
maybe Jack is wishing for. What? Gosh, what is it? Oh, Jack wants to be pregnant too.
Oh, yay! We could all be moms together.
Meanwhile, Reku goes over to the egg and starts tapping on it.
The what?
The egg.
The egg.
Oh, the egg. Okay, continue. Nothing happens. It sounds metallic. Sounds kind of.
Is there any hollow sound?
Give me a perception check.
Yay! Hold on. I gotta see what my perception check is. My perception check. Oh right, I didn't take that as a skill.
Wait, perception?
It's only for me because I am the one tapping the egg,
I know, I'm just looking.
which is a +2. Boop. 18.
That's pretty good.
You tap the egg, and
He's kind of like wrapping his.
it's you
Oh.
kind of hear like a very faint echo-y sound.
Oh, it's
Very
okay.
faint.
So there is a.
I actually have a better way to test this. That just popped into my head. Because you can do this with real eggs. Reku takes the egg, and if no one stops him,
Hey, whoa.
Brella's watching at
He puts
Reku
it on
very
the-
carefully.
he puts
by
it on the
way.
floor, oblong style, so on its side, and spins it, and then stops it, and then lets it go. To see if it continues trying to wobble the spin, or if it just stops.
Oh, is that an actual test?
Yes, if
I
you
know
take
there's
a
The candle
if you
test.
take a hard-boiled egg and you put it on its side and spin it and stop it and let it go, it won't continue to spin because there's no liquid inside.
Oh,
But if you
that
take
lets
a
you know if it's
raw
solid.
egg, if you take a raw egg and spin it and stop it and let it go, it'll start trying to spin again because
the
there's
yolk.
liquid inside
Yeah.
that's trying to
albumin.
continue spinning.
I hate this, but I love it. Good job. Good job. Continue spinning.
Oh,
Describe-
hey, there's something. There's
Oh my
something liquidy
goodness.
in there.
That's really
There's something
fucking
in it.
smart.
I'm gonna take the egg back and wrap it back up in the scarves that I had it in before it was taken and spun.
You're making him dizzy.
Yeah. What if there's a baby in there?
It has no idea what's going on. It's fine.
You're giving
That's
him
even
vertigo.
worse.
I am.
Sheldon has no idea what you just did or why.
I am programming its inner ear. It's gonna have much better balance now.
Does it have an inner ear yet, though? We don't know.
Define programming.
The spinning will teach it in the egg about rotational spin. And
Or
then-
you're just
It's
gonna
suffering.
scramble his brain. Or
Yeah,
just
you're gonna
scramble his brain.
teach Sheldon suffering.
His IQ just went down by a whole order of magnitude.
Yeah.
Matt is sitting here giving me a glare going, Natalie's baby is gonna come out quiet and weird because of
Absolutely.
All right, so Wooly turns to the rest of the group with his back to the ferret man. Says, "Can we agree that he does not get to touch the egg anymore?"
Yes.
Yes, no,
Yeah.
he lost
Reku,
egg privileges.
Yep, Reku, this is like you're gonna have
Give
to
it
treat
here and
Sheldon
I'll-
with respect.
Okay, give it here and I'll sit on it. First of all, I've got a chicken butt. Second of all, I'm the biggest chicken ever.
Yes.
Let me soothe it.
There is no one more qualified than Brahma to sit on this egg.
Give me.
It's in her DNA.
I ain't got it anymore. Rolling.
I mean,
It is literally in her DNA. Wait, I don't
Thank
know
you,
what
Matt.
DNA
Take
is.
the egg from me.
we'll put it on the chair so that she can I
Yeah.
prop it up with my soft things and
Excellent.
Oh,
I immediately, very carefully perch on the egg as gently as possible. And I'm like, listen, he doesn't speak for us. You're okay, and I'm sorry.
I'm gonna have a stern talk with Bitey as well and be like, now Bitey, you know you're allowed to eat a lot of things, but this egg is off limits, okay? Have a chicken wing. Or, I mean, not chicken. Have sorry. have this hot wing of indeterminate provenance.
Hey, they didn't
It's
worship me.
chicken.
They can die. It's fine.
Yeah.
As Grell feeds Bitey a wing, and you are sitting on the egg, Brahma, you do feel like an intense magical power flow through you, as like a big whoosh kind of emanates from you, as like a small little like wave of wind kind of like whooshes through the bowling alley, and you feel like
Yeah.
magic was just put upon you.
Brahma, what did you do?
Oh,
Do I
maybe
need
it's
to
a good
pass
thing.
like a will save or something?
You just passed wind, it's okay.
Well, I'm just gonna like very gently like settle and do a very small little shimmy, trying to make the egg more comfortable under my butt.
And the kind of the magical force, kind of, you all see this, it all looks kind of like very similar to the colors around the bowling alley, like very greenish, bluish, like wind. Like, it's not very thick, it's just like a very like
Like a shimmer?
a mystical shimmer, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then after a few minutes of that, Jack comes out and says, well, I guess I gave you one of my wishes. I tried making it so all of us got a wish, but it was kind of randomly given to one of you. Did anything happen?
It was given to the egg, wasn't it?
There you go.
Was it given to the egg, or was it given to me for sitting on the egg?
You could feel it was you. It was not the egg, it was you. You felt
It was
the
given to
magic
me.
flowing through you.
Woo! So wait, it was unrelated to the egg?
I think so. Did anything else happen?
I don't think
Reku
so.
gives Jack a thumbs up and says, we will make it up to you.
Okay.
Thank you, Jack.
And then, yeah, now you Jack's wish was transplanted to you, effectively.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, that's a lot of pressure. So originally I was saying I wanted to upgrade our cart into like basically a hotel on wheels. Where we
Four-wheeler.
each get where we each get our own room, but it's not heavier, and we each get our own little dimensional space. I want this to be a community thing. Like, it doesn't have to be unanimous, but I at least want people like. Does people like that idea, or do one of us want to become fluent in Foreclaimer for like questing purposes? Because I do think that's a good wish for us to have. Well, just for the plot, you know. Well, fuck Jack. Like, if we're in a dungeon and Idaho Pete isn't here with us, we should be able to like translate runes on a wall or something without having to go get his chicken ass from the cart.
Well, no, I just mean it will help benefit him as well.
Well, yeah,
Like, it would be like a beneficial to everyone.
So my two thoughts are RV on wheels, where we each get our own room and we can like have it be dope, like a little guild hall, or the Foreclaimer fluency.
So I do have a thought. Like, the thing
Um,
with the Foreclaimer fluency isn't that something that could we obtain that through study? Because obviously, like, knowledge of Foreclaimer is something that exists in this world. Is that something that we could obtain while the pocket dimension RV might be something that's harder to obtain, except by you know what I mean?
The Pocket Dimension RV cart is
badass.
going to be excruciatingly hard to acquire through non-magic means.
Yeah.
Foreclaimer knowledge
we can
could
study.
potentially be like a linguistics thing on Level Up, if
Yeah.
Orange allows that.
Yeah, because that's something that we could just get through hard work. You can't get a pocket dimension RV through hard work.
Right. Well, I don't have any kind of like proficiency in history, so I'm like, So I'm like, does anybody?
Reku puts a hand on Brahma and gives him this. It gives her the same spiel he gave Jack. This is your wish. It is yours and yours alone, and now earned through Jack. You do with it as you feel you wish to do.
Yeah.
We will not begrudge you whatever wish you choose.
I'm also gonna interject, Wooly. Like, Wooly, aren't you super smart and gain from knowledge? I'm just saying, if you wanted to study Foreclaimer, that's something that.
I mean,
you're smart.
My only like rebuttal to that is, how would we do it? And first of all, Orange, can we? Number two, how would we do it? Like, we'd have to like spend defeat on Level Up, or like, how does?
Books.
Like, how would we
study tomes?
Well, as you're all talking about this, Jack does come up and says, "Well, if you are interested in learning, we could learn together, or I could help you practice Foreclaimer."
Okay.
Well, it just shakes his head yes.
Could you have classes for us?
Sure, yeah, that sounds fun. That's more my speed.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a college dropout after all.
Yeah.
So, are there any no votes on like basically having the most pimped out chocobo card the world has ever seen?
I like the idea of pimping. Grow loves the idea of pimping out our ride.
Shrug.
Reku has accepted defeat. He lost.
What was Reku's wish?
Reku didn't have a wish, but he
Oh, okay.
lost.
Oh, I just didn't know if you had an idea.
No, he didn't really have an idea. If I had won or was close to winning, I would have come up with one. But Reku was so far down the line, he was like, okay. Again, Reku's altruism is here in just that Jack won that wish.
Yes.
And his wish was for the party, in particular, it got to Brahma to have the wish. So now, that wish is Brahma's.
No, 100%.
Whatever. I have to apologize for Matt. Whatever Brahma wants to do with that wish, that's Brahma's. Like, good game. High five.
Agreed.
If you want to make your plumage multicolored, go for it. It's your wish.
But Brahma is already so fabulous.
I'm the most majestic chicken. That's why they worship me.
But a wish could make you so much more.
You can wish for godly power.
That's true.
We don't want to muddle the waters. Reku
Okay.
steps back. This
But-
is Brahma's heart.
Okay, very respectfully, I don't need it because the more chickens who see me, the more Gabak who see me, they'll worship me already.
Brahma already is a god.
You're right, they just don't know it yet. We on the come up. Okay. We on the way up. I'm going to go to the genie and wish for an upgraded cart.
There you go.
And I'm gonna tell them, like, I'd like a cart that everybody gets, like, their own individual room.
Heck yeah.
It can, if it's possible, we'd like it to come, like, pre-furnished to whatever person who claims that room, like, how they like it. You know, like, it can read their wants and then just,
Yeah.
like, furnish itself with the magic.
It's like a room of requirement. I love it.
Right, and I don't want the weight. Yeah, I think each room should be the room of requirement. And I don't want the weight to be transferred onto the cart so that our chocobos can still pull it. Like, I want it to look the same, but have, like, basically a door, and then you go into this hallway and we each have our own, like, doors with signs on, you know?
But like we're not like over encumbered or anything like that.
Right. I don't want the cart to
Okay, so-
over encumber.
Before you finish
It's
this, we're gonna go into a private voice call.
Okay.
Aren't we on private voice call? Oh, no, you're...
Alright,
Hello.
so, hello. You walk into the genie's office, and the genie said, hello, welcome in. So you are the one that the wish was passed down to?
Yes, I was.
Alrighty. And you're gonna see him kind of go to, like, this secret panel in his office behind a wall, and he's gonna take out, like, a very large... a genie lamp. That is the exact replica, an exact replica of what the building looks like on the outside. Because on the outside, it looks like a giant lamp that's kind of like the core, the center of the body of the lamp is a coconut. And that's what you see before you.
Okay.
And then the genie's gonna be like, so, since normally what would happen is it would be one wish per player. But since Jack is the one who won it and passed it down to you, normally you in this situation wouldn't be able to participate in any further wish-related bowling games. But this is a very interesting case, and you are still welcome to win another wish if you choose to try for that by any means.
Oh, okay.
But yes, what is your wish?
I was hoping we could upgrade our cart that we have. We're traveling merchants. And I was wanting to, if this is possible, have the back of the cart have...
So do you go into like the stuff you just told me? You don't have to repeat yourself if that's what you're gonna kind of go
yeah.
to.
Well, I would like the back of the cart to still like look like a normal cart to everyone but us, and like maybe there's a password or like a gesture or something that we put on, say, like a board or something, like we touch some kind of totem in the back and it'll manifest the doorway where we can go in and everybody has their own individual room.
So I will say this: wishes are delicate. Like, the more complex they get, the more chaotic they become. Like, a car that's bigger on the inside, easy. But the more details you add, it becomes more arduous, and the wish becomes kind of potentially corrupted.
Oh.
So if you can make it, the simpler, the better. Like, for example, a wish of your wants, if you said, I wish I had a cart that was the size of a mansion on the inside. That is simple and straightforward. And hopefully nothing would go wrong. I don't think it would. But passwords and custom rooms and stuff like that, that's a lot for a wish.
Okay. I would like to wish for a cart that is, I guess, the size of a mansion on the inside, but the weight doesn't cause the cart to buckle, and it's still able to be pulled by our beast of burden.
Okay. He kind of holds out the lamp to you and asks, touch it and make your wish. And you do that, you don't have to repeat your wish, you just touch and you make your wish. Okay. So yeah, as you touch and you make your wish, you feel the similar magical, wishy... What's the word Grail used? I don't know. Glamorous, just like kind of power flow through you and into the lamp as you feel that you have cast the wish.
Okay.
Alrighty, well,
Okay, well,
there you go. I hope it turned out
you very
exactly
much.
how you wanted it.
I hope so. We will see. But regardless, thank you for the wish.
Thanks for playing. And you leave the office.
Yeah. Okay.
How rare an item is something? Like, are they?
The portable holes are less rare than either of the swords that, either of the swords that Ray has could probably sold to get like 5 or 6 portable holes.
Damn. Okay.
My swords are where it's at.
Yeah, they are.
So as you're all just standing around talking about Brahma's swords, you feel a very similar large, powerful whoosh go through the bowling alley. As like the one that originated from Brahma originally. But you feel it coming from like the office, and you feel like a very powerful kind of feeling. Very mystical, very magical.
Woohoo!
So, I wasn't allowed to get too complicated. So basically, I think we should just go to the cart and see what happened.
Oh, okay. Exciting. Let's take the egg with us. Well, actually, let's wait for Raku. Like Christmas. Or whatever this world is.
It'll be very interesting to see.
I feel very much like RuPaul. I'm like, good luck and don't fuck it up. Like, I really hope I didn't fuck it up, you guys.
You know, I think it was an excellent wish. And I think the genie seems like a nice stand-up kind of person, and I bet that we're gonna...
What's going on?
Oh,
I went to pee.
Brahma made her wish.
Yay!
We are
What do we
all
got?
heading out. We're all leaving the bowling alley because it's closing, and we're gonna go see what happened to the cart.
And we're gonna cradle the egg very delicately. And go out.
Alrighty, and as you leave the bowling alley, it is very dark out. There are some lamps that along the streets that are lit by flame and candlelight. But it is dark out, you can tell it is very early in the morning, like 1-ish or something. 1-ish, 2-ish at this point. As you're making your way back to the one... Oh god, Ruffles is still here. As you're making your way back to the cart, and back to the One Tree Inn, you pass by the Dealer's Green Park, and
The one true inn.
Actually, I hate kid music. But yeah, so as you're passing the park, you are hearing the like, I speak for the trees, a druid screaming about, "You can't take my tree! You can't take away the last tree in the park!" And she's being very obnoxious at 2 in the morning or whatever.
Well, so after, like, are
yeah,
they?
let's check
The
that.
hell?
Yeah, are they taking? Are they? Who's gonna take your tree?
So you approach the
Yeah. Yeah.
the druid. Okay, she's kind of yelling at nothing. It's just darkness, and there's no one else around but her. And she's like, "They've taken all the other trees in the park, and they are threatening to take this tree, and they will not let them do so."
But it's the one tree in. Surely they wouldn't take the one tree of the one tree in.
So it could be the no tree in. These heathens don't care about nature. These city folk don't care about nature.
They
Like,
so
I
took
do.
the rest of the trees.
Quick question. Just because I may not remember in detail, around this druid who is wrapped herself to a tree, screaming, "Don't take the tree," the last tree. Are there in fact other trees in this park?
No, this is the last tree. There is like grass and flowers and stuff, but this is the only tree in this park.
But there's no one
does seem
around that's.
rude.
But there's no one around that's trying to take the tree.
Not at the
Yeah,
moment,
like
no.
Okay, I just keep going then.
Right, she's drunk. Let her sleep it off in the tree. That's fine.
And you do know that she's been chained to this tree for a few days now, so
Does
that's.
she need some? Oh wait, I guess can they make good berry? Are
Is
you
she
hungry?
is she dehydrated?
Yeah,
We
do you
can
need
give
water
her
or food?
Yeah.
Like, are you okay?
Kind of looks surprised all of a sudden. I'm good. Then don't take the tree! She's just gonna be annoying.
We won't take the tree.
How big of a tree?
It's a pretty good sized tree. It's a good oak tree. You can tell it's like a very old one, probably.
Is it like? So this is in the middle of a park, right?
Yeah.
Is there any reason that this? I mean, is there any obvious signs that this tree is actually in danger of being chopped down?
I mean, nothing obvious, no.
Are there any signs around the tree?
Any signs?
Like indications that someone's gonna come and chop.
There's protest signs that she's clearly written herself that's like, "Don't take the tree. I speak for the tree. They've taken all the other trees. They cannot take this one," type of stuff.
Cool story, bro.
Yeah. Good luck.
Huh.
Like, if you need anything, don't worry, we're not gonna take your tree.
Okay. And she continues yelling about the tree.
This is Wix Studio.
Kept going on.
Yep.
Yeah.
You make your way back to the cart, or you make your way back to where your cart was stalled, and you see like the farmhand that you like paid to have your cart stay there. It's kind of like hiding in one of the stables nearby because there's a bunch of other animals besides just Chonk and Brooks. You kind of like holding out a pitchfork at your cart as if like something strange happened.
Howdy.
Hi.
You're back. What's in your cart?
What do you mean?
It made a loud like growling sound, and then like
Take us.
Growling?
Tommy.
and like it
I
released a
gained the-
lot of air.
I get into the cart.
It's fucking massive on the inside.
Ooh!
I get out of the cart and I look at the guy. I said, "I don't know. There's nothing weird in there. So maybe just like you need to take a break."
Wooly.
Well,
Damn.
You gaslighter.
Absolutely. That's hilarious.
are you sure?
Reku takes a peek in the cart,
Wooly goes back in the cart.
comes back out. looks at the guy and goes, "We're good." Gives him a
Give
thumbs up.
a
Don't worry.
deception check.
What? Deception?
Deception. Right? You're lying
I
to
don't
him.
feel that's deception.
Yeah, no, everything's okay. It's just
Right. Like nothing's wrong. That's the honest
Yeah.
truth.
Wooly comes back out and says, "Nah, this is fine."
Okay, you know what? Fine.
There's
I will
there's
take a
nothing danger.
deception. I will take a deception check. I have a +7 to that shit.
I mean, you are.
Hey, there, there.
I
I
don't
think
know.
we know who the real gaslighter is.
Hey.
There you go.
Oh, damn!
Riku's like, there's nothing wrong with the cart.
Oh, he's
Everything's
gonna
good inside.
He's gonna be like, oh, okay. Well, your car's been parked for 24 hours. I need you to pay another 35 gold.
Of course.
Wave my hand, meta Jedi trick fashion. We don't need to pay another 35 gold.
Wow! Wow!
What? He kind of looked at you. Was like, I need to pay 35 gold.
Who
You
gets
gotta
that
roll
35?
something. You gotta
Who
roll
gets that
something.
35? Who gets that 35 gold?
The owner of the One Tree Inn, of course. She needs to pay
What
for
if I-
tax purposes and my salary.
1d
I
20
I
plus
pull.
7.
God.
What if I give you 10 gold? And you just let it slide for the night. Oh, goddamn!
I pull out 35 gold,
Yeah.
put it in his hand, and say, "Thank you for your patience with us. Apologies that the cart looked back at the guy awkwardly, scared you.
I don't know.
Please.
Was 14 good enough to take the 10? But no, Wooly's in there, so it's a good.
Oh yeah, no, 14. No,
Uh,
14 was a no-go for sure. But
Wooly interrupted me. It's fine.
yeah, and you try to lie to him. He's like, no, and then Molly steps in. He's like, here's 35 gold. And he's like, oh, okay. Yeah. Pleasure. Thanks for staying with us. Like, and kind of goes back inside to the One Tree Inn.
Thank you for taking care of the birds."
You're very much welcome. They've been delightful guests. They haven't been fighting with the other animal guests too much.
Not too
Not
much.
more than, not more than is expected.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Look, you're dealing with wild animals.
Not to mention,
little
Chocobo's
growling
can
is
be
expected.
spicy.
Okay, Brooks and Chunk are not wild. They are
One minute.
friends.
That's debatable.
They are friends.
They have carried us across the bellowing wilds.
Yeah, they carried
They have been the
us
best of friends.
to us.
Oh, that's true.
Anyway, oh, pardon me.
Let's check out the cart.
Yes, absolutely. I want to climb in.
Yeah, let's go in.
You all go into the cart and it is like pretty much the size of a mansion.
Wow.
Like a large open space.
Oh yeah, yep.
Okay, so
Wow.
I look at it and I immediately turn to everyone else and I'm like, so first thing I think we need to do is for the back entrance, we need to put up some kind of like curtain or facade so that it doesn't look bigger on the inside if we
Yeah.
have to do any kind of inspections on the road. So we should definitely spend some time shopping to camouflage our upgraded cart.
Yeah. So they don't know that it's a mansion on the inside.
Well, and
So-
That makes
we can
sense.
also spend some time in here,
Mansion.
like
Quick question.
building like separators, so everybody can like have their own room, and we can have a communal space and that kind of stuff.
Quick question.
Yeah.
First off, out of game for Orange. When you say the space is as big as a mansion, is it just a big hollow space?
Oh, or does it have rooms? Yeah.
Yeah, does it have rooms?
That's a good question.
Here, give me 1 second. I'll give you exactly what I'm imagining.
Okay.
because there's different ways to do it. Like it could literally just be a cavernous space,
Right.
an interdimensional cavern, like we stepped into a bag of holding, or it could be similar to like MILF's Magic Mansion, where it's
MILF's
Building.
magic.
Close enough.
Yes.
Morden, Kanan, MILF.
I want big stairs. Like, I want the big stairs and like a fucking
big
foyer.
track.
Wait, are you talking about like in Titanic, like the grand
Milf.
staircase?
Yes, that's exactly. I want the
grand
Titanic
staircase.
Yes, I want the grand staircase like the Titanic.
Yes.
That's exactly what I
Well,
want.
I love that you appreciate that movie as much as I do. My God.
We've got
I
to
love
keep it. Oh, we've got to keep it wide open so that it's big enough to fit the MILF.
Yeah. We're
You
multiple
talking about
MILFs.
Grell?
What are you talking about?
Wait, am I the MILF? No.
He's talking about Grell.
Oh.
She's the
I mean,
only mother here now.
I fit in here just fine.
The stairs. This is the best gif I could find with the stairs.
Yes. It's beautiful. Oh, that's the end of the movie.
Yeah.
I cried every time.
I didn't. I knew exactly what was going to happen.
Well, we all
Okay.
know Bit Frank. But
Andy did say, Andy said when he went to see that movie in the theater, there were like some teenage girls behind him that were like, "Oh, the boat sinks!"
Matt
and I'm like,
had the
my
same.
good bitch. Yes, that's exactly it. Yes.
Matt has the same story from Rome.
That's exactly what I was thinking of, like a sexy chandelier, stairs.
Yeah.
There's no chandelier. There's no chandelier, but it is all wood. But there are like rails.
So
Okay.
we've got rails and we've got basically designated rooms.
And
So-
we can decorate it ourselves.
Yeah.
So,
So my first
Matt,
thought,
Beautiful.
my first thought is we need to disguise the front. And then this can be our sexy inside space and we can decorate it.
So
But I
Matt
do think
has
we need
a
a camouflage.
story about some people when he went to a class and he overheard some girls behind
Oh,
him
no.
after the Titanic came out that said basically the same thing. Oh my God! Can you believe this ship sank?
Literally
Oh my
history.
Oh
God!
my gosh. Hey, it's the Titanic. Come on.
American history truly failed them.
It's called You Have Idiots and Legislator Cutting Public Education Funding every year. And then they complain when the kids are
Whatever.
stupid. Like, I don't wonder. I know.
Anyway, Reku kind of wait, and he go, do you guys mind if our comic artist knows about this, or do we want to keep this a secret?
I think the
for, like,
secret. There's
for
no
like
point
a
in-
few comics down the way.
There's no point in camouflaging it if anybody who reads the comics can see that we have a secret hideout.
But they might think that he's
It's a-
embellished it.
It's a comic.
Yeah, there's
I
gotta
mean,
be some embellishments.
I mean, I plan to tell him about the bowling arc here so that he can have some like filler stuff. He already has a lot to
Like
work
how
on.
Ruffles is slowly edging away. Like, I know you were just... He's like slowly edging away from the conversation.
I vote yay.
What, that we
Yay
can
as
tell him?
in keep it a secret, or yay as in go ahead and tell him?
Go ahead.
I would say, okay. Brahma, I do agree with concealing the cart. Like, from people, like, basically, like, if we have to go through checkpoints like that. But I would say, like, for the purposes of the comic book, I don't think people would realize that it was real anyway, because it's like a story that's going to have embellishments.
I mean, I'm
He's trying to make us look cool.
overruled. I mean, I appreciate it. I am overruled.
Yeah.
It's fine.
But I do 100% agree that we should conceal it from the front so that it just looks like an ordinary cart.
The front and the back. We need to
Yeah.
conceal it.
Yep. Because, I mean,
Well,
there's
'cause-
still Gresh's goons around. Like, you gotta...
Well, exactly. When I'm like, think about a cart. You've got the entrance at the front. You've got the big entrance in the back, right? Like, there's an
Yep.
entrance by the driver, and then there's the hind end. So we need
could
to
cover it.
conceal.
Yeah, like with a big colorful
That,
blanket or something that looks cool, like some nice drapery.
Hold up.
Like
Hold
a
up.
tarp or- yeah, canvas.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Reku leaves the cart, goes around to the driver's seat, and sees if the entrance from the driver's seat leads into this mansion-y area, or if it in fact just leads back into a normal car.
You see
Oh.
that where there once were windows, there are no longer windows.
Okay, so is it
What?
basically like is the part of it when you go into the entrance like what the cart used to be?
Are you
And
saying
then there's a door
no,
to the mansion?
Are you saying there's no entrance into the mansion by the drivers anymore?
Yeah, there's no windows. You only have the door.
Okay,
So there's a door.
so it's hidden.
Yes, there's a door.
The back door, and that's it.
I guess the question is, from the driver's seat of the cart... Dude, slow the fuck down. Anyway. Sorry. Somebody went flying down the road. It's like,
I
you
heard
don't have to go you're coming
Yeah.
up to an
That's
intersection.
what that was?
We all
Yeah,
heard it. Yeah.
I'm
Outside
sitting
your
outside.
window.
I'm sitting outside on my porch.
Oh,
Like,
that's
I am straight up on my porch. And, like, some dude just went, like, someone dropped off some shit,
Oh.
turned around, and went flying down the road. It's like, dude, there's an intersection, man. You're gonna stop. chill.
Is Matt also on the porch smoking a stogie? Hello?
It's gone forever.
So
But yeah,
so there's only a door. There's no like so by the driver there's only a door.
Yeah, there's the only way in and out of the only way to look into the cart now is by the door.
the door that is on the back of the cart.
By the driver's seat. So
Oh, yeah,
by the
just-
driver
yeah.
by the driver's seat there is a door, and then at the,
What is the
back,
back?
like the back that's open to the public, not by the driver, there's also a door.
So all the walls are completely solid. There's
Okay.
a door that's
so,
on the side of the cart.
so people
So-
can't just look in like from the street.
Well, so
It's
it's
like
no more
fabulous.
canvas. Like it doesn't look like canvas at all anymore. Like the canvas opening, that's all gone and it's all wood now.
Yes. There's no shutters.
Okay.
Okay, so I say to everyone, I think we should get some canvas to disguise the fact that this is all wood.
Orange just said something about on the side of the cart.
Yeah, I'm a little confused by what you mean, Orange.
So there's. So did you
Like,
have you imagined the cart just having a back door the whole entire time? That's the only in and out. Or where have you been
kinda
imagining
like-
the door?
Like you know
I'm
the
imagining
Conestoga
this.
wagons. Yeah,
I'm
like that.
imagining this. So,
Yeah.
like, you've got the canvas opening, and then you've got a canvas hind end open, you know, to the back. So that's what I've been imagining our cart to look like. And so you're saying that instead of it having canvas, it basically looks like a wood cabin on wheels.
Well, and that okay, like that. And do the
Yeah.
wind okay, but there are no are there windows on the side that show anything in, or is it just all solid? So you can't tell from the street that it's bigger on the inside.
So I like this
Yeah,
image.
it's beautiful.
This is great. So can we just like headcanon accept that this is what our cart looks like now?
That's
Yeah,
what your
I
carts
love it.
always looked like.
Okay, well
Very
then
cool.
I was just a misunderstanding. I've been thinking we had canvas. So if this is what it looks like, I'm on board. I think it's cool.
It's beautiful.
But there's no more windows. It's all just like wood all the way around now.
Yes. Minus the door
Okay.
on the side.
But there's still the door.
Right.
Okay.
Well, okay, so yeah, that's fine. But is there only the one door by the like? Because there's that space in the front for the critters. Is there another door in the back, like by the big wheels?
There once was. Now there's only one door.
So now there's only one door. Okay,
Oh, so we don't have to worry about concealment. Like you can't
Yeah,
just
we
look
don't-
in. Yeah.
right. So as
Although
long
we
as
can
we
still
guard
decorate
the
the
front,
cart.
well, as long as we guard the front and don't let anyone in, it won't be a problem. But I do wonder if we want to do some kind of facade where if they open the door, it looks like it should, right?
Oh, like kind
Sounds
of
good.
put like like something kind of in the like
Yeah.
almost like a barrier that makes it look like, oh, that's the end of the cart, but actually it keeps
Right, exactly.
Okay, I
I'm
get
wondering
you.
if, like,
a false
if we
wall.
wanna-
It's like a false wall.
Yeah, I wonder if we should do something like that just for security purposes.
Wait, yes, in case like any one of like Gresh's minions, like that sexy Mexes, decide to look in, they
Right.
just see a normal cart.
Right, and that's where we can put our inventory, but the inside can be just for us.
That's smart.
Or like overflow if like the inventory
Yeah.
gets too big. But one of the things I want to talk with everybody about. So, Anwatch and I have what we call airlock protocol.
Oh, with the cats, yes.
Yeah. But so
Yep.
like we've got the laundry room between the garage and the kitchen, right? And so I'm like, we always make sure one door is closed before we open the other one, just so the cats don't like. Because Gladys thinks she's for the streets. So we have what we call airlock protocol, where you don't open one door until the other one's closed.
Yep.
I would like to respectfully request we implement airlock protocol with the cart when we put in our fake wall.
Yeah, so no one can see that there's actually more to the cart than meets the eye.
Yeah.
It just looks like an ordinary cart. I think that is a smart security measure.
Yeah. If everybody's on board with it. I know I'm being a little too extra, but the other part of me is like, I just safety.
Look, the extra thing is we have a giant mansion on wheels, and that's fantastic. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Grella's on board.
Okay. Well, I'm willing to, spend some time, throughout the day, shopping.
Yeah, and what if we had to like hide someone in there? That'll keep them.
Well, yeah. Oh my God, we could have a whole dungeon.
Oh.
We can totally like take prisoners.
Wait, I meant like if we had to take refugees in. Oh.
The answer is yes to both. We can do
I
both.
mean, yes.
No, this is America. I don't have to choose.
This is
I can
what's
do
America? This is the Bellowing Wilds. I don't know in
both. I was
America.
quoting Cardi B. Y'all need to listen to more rap music. That was Cardi B. Okay. I swear to God, I'm surrounded by white people.
We're uncultured. I'm an uncultured swine.
Unapologetic.
Unapologetic, uncultured.
That's fine. I love Cardi B. I think she's fantastic. She's like, I can get them both. I don't have to choose. And I'm
That's
quick
nice.
right? For people who have money and could actually buy both. And I'm like, shit.
That's nice.
I like our card.
I like our card. I think it's cool. So if you guys still want to sleep in the tavern, that's 100% your business. But I am going to gleefully go through, like, into the mansion and be like, look at this. What's this?
What's this? What's this?
Right.
Is
There's
it
space
finished?
everywhere.
It is not.
It's not for. Well, I'm
That's for
basically
us
like,
to do.
I go and I start looking for a room with the most luxurious bath. I'm looking for a bathtub big enough for my ass because I got a big chicken ass. So I'm like,
Those thick chicken cheeks.
dibs on the bathtub, and I like run up the stairs looking for a really cool bedroom.
And you do not. They're all
Then
the
build us a
same.
bathtub.
They're all the same.
They're all the same size. Does it?
There's
I want a big bathtub. Are there any bathtubs?
There's no
Like,
bathtub.
is there no bathrooms, no showers, no sinks? It cannot just be a whole house full of rooms with no plumbing.
It can absolutely be a whole house
Yeah.
without
And it is absolutely a whole house, no plumbing.
There's no plumbing. What if I got a shit?
But then we do what we've always done. On the ground.
God damn. I've been
Or at least
swindled and
for those
pimped.
of you who have to poop.
Yeah.
My knowledge berries allow me not to have to.
Shopping with your parents.
I'm a slime. Who's can poop?
with holes in them. I'm going to speak
DM, do Ooze can poop? I don't actually know.
You should get it.
Probably not.
to the Chase mobile app.
Hello, can you all hear me?
Yes, now
Hey,
you can.
okay, Nick, I was wondering what had happened.
Yeah.
Okay,
Went out for it.
apparently okay. So I tried to give my microphone over to Matt to say some shit, and apparently in doing so I hit the mute button by accident on the
I'm
headphones.
sorry. We
So
weren't
I've been saying-
ignoring you.
Hello? Hello?
This sounds like a win for everybody.
Wow.
That hobbit is always so polite.
Orange, out of curiosity, when Reku walks into this space, and he explores a little bit. He finds an empty room.
No plumbing. This is my reaction.
Yeah, that's your plumbing. As
Yeah, you hear
Brahma.
Brahma yell off somewhere else in the mansion.
he's
There's
ignoring
no
that.
plumbing. Yeah.
He's fucking ignoring that. Looking at this blank space, he kind of wants to just on a whim. On a whim, he imagines a bed forming up out of the floor. Does anything happen?
It does not. No.
Okay, he
Gotta
cannot.
buy our own beds. Okay.
No, that's okay. This is our space to customize.
Yeah.
It's gonna be wonderful.
We're already gonna give you so much. Okay.
I just wanted to know if he could, as Brahma's running around going, "Oh my God, there's no plumbing!" It's just like,
Can we hear
Try to
Brahma
will
yelling from outside the car?
furniture into the room.
Oh yeah, does everyone hear this? As we're screaming inside the car.
Well, Orange just said you could hear me distantly, so I think the further you are from the entrance, the more soundproofing there is.
And so,
Maybe.
Wooly, what was your question, Wooly?
Like sound.
Can people outside hear my squawking?
Was
Rachel, everyone can hear your squawking.
Wow.
Love you too, friend. Love you too.
Matt wants you to know that even though the headphones are on my head, he can hear your squawking.
Oh.
What can I say except you're welcome?
She says, "What can I say besides you're welcome?" Matt is sticking his tongue out at me and shaking his head, being like,
I'm pretty sure that's at me, friend. Pretty sure that's at me. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, I entertain myself.
Wooly steps into a shadow, disappears, reappears onto a roof nearby, pulls out their bedroll, and just lies down on the roof under the stars and gets some sleep on a roof under the stars.
From all this loud.
Rachel, this is why we all laugh at your screen name being Mini Ray. There's nothing mini about you.
Listen, my butt is small, okay? Like she flat.
Is it?
Okay?
Is it though? You were
The
just
twerk
talking
is
about
tight.
needing a giant tub for your giant chicken.
For my chicken, not my IRL butt. Okay, she flat. Okay.
Yeah, she's talking about.
I mean,
Ew. Let's
Squeezing
have
your
a morning
couches.
game.
Okay. Well,
Can we make a?
I find a room, and since they're all the same, I just pick one closest to the stairs, and chicken scroll outside. Well, no, I can't yet. We don't have anything in here. It's okay. I just pick a room close to the stairs, and I'm like, I'm gonna sleep in here.
all right?
Reku's gonna go find a room in the inn to have a nap now that it's like 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go find something to make a nice soft place for the egg. Because the egg will need a place to stay.
I need to
Looks nice
sleep
and-
on the egg. I need to sleep on the egg. I take back what I said. I need to sleep on the egg.
Okay. You gotta keep the egg warm.
Okay, so I take the egg with your consent, and I go into
Yes.
the stall with Chunk and Brookson, and I settle in with their hay, and I like place the egg just so, and then I'm just like,
Okay.
we're just gonna have a little chicken cuddle pile and warm
Okay.
up the egg. So that's what I do instead.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So Wooly went outside and took shelter on top of a rooftop. Brahma is in the pen with Chonk and Brooks. Reku pays another 15 gold to get a room in the inn.
Do I though?
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, I was gonna do a whole roleplay thing, but yeah, the innkeeper says, welcome back, 15 gold, and then you pay for it, you go to your room, yada yada yada. Grell, what do you do? Where do you sleep?
I think I would like to sleep in the inn because I want a continental breakfast in the morning.
Okay. you go in, and the druid there asks 15 gold piece.
Okay. I hand over the 15 gold.
All right. And she gives you a
she's
key.
eating for 2 now.
She gives you a key because it's your first time spending the night at the One Tree Inn, and you go find a room.
Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate it, and I go on.
As you all tuck in for a long rest, you hear the delightful screams of a far-off druid screaming about a tree, as everyone makes me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my goodness.
Weird.
Oh, to sleep?
Yes.
Yeah, let's see. I have a plus.
How has no one in this town done something about this guy if it's causing that much ruckus? Yeesh.
Seriously, these hoes.
Let's save it.
Give me this thing. There.
Oh.
Where am I? Shit.
I'm 18.
Reku is apparently just racked with empathetic guilt over that tree.
And Woolies on top of a rooftop with no soundproofing.
Oh no!
And Brahma got 14.
Yeah.
Girl gone.
So, Reku, you do not get a long rest or a short sleep, or a short rest, as you try to sleep through this druid screaming about her tree. Wooly and Brahma, you do both get short rests, but not long rests. And Grell, you have an amazing night's sleep.
What? Girl got a good night's sleep?
Yes.
Oh, how refreshing!
Okay, so this druid has become the new scout and is about to get knocked the fuck out.
Okay, so with no long rests, I don't recover any hit points.
That's correct.
Cool. No hit points, and I don't get my style points back. Awesome. I am still technically bloodied. I'm literally at half health. I'm at 32 of 64.
Oh my.
So yeah,
Okay,
Reku is
what-
probably a bit grumpy in the morning.
Completely justified. I got a short rest, not a long.
I'm gonna go to that druid in the morning.
I'm going to follow him.
Okay,
I
so
will follow him.
slow down. Everyone, slow down. So first off, I would like to start with Reku and Grell getting up from their rooms and leaving into the inn.
Okay, so I'm gonna get up like fully refreshed, like, oh, what a great comfortable inn. What a great night's sleep. Get ready and I don't know
Hold
if there's
on.
showers available, but like take a shower.
Flash.
Just do a nice
Cool.
morning routine.
20.
Pray to my
Awesome.
20 gods.
7. Reku comes out with a 12 deception check of, I'm cool.
You get a good
Fantastic
night's
night.
sleep?
Awesome.
Good.
Yeah,
Want some breakfast?
He looks happy. He's trying to put on the brave face. He gives a thumbs up, but his fur is just like floof, like bedhead everywhere.
Oh, Reku, you need a comb.
What's a comb?
Oh, okay. Good job, Reku. All right, let's get something.
I'm surprised you're not offering to like acid off some of the blood spatter. Like Reku, did you
Oh.
shower?
Yeah, did you take a shower and stuff? Is there a bath? Like, is there a way to?
Is there a bath in the rooms?
there
I didn't see it.
there were buckets of water.
Okay, yeah. So yeah.
I put water on my head.
Perfect.
As much as that feels.
Yeah.
Key,
Okay.
have you seen me on some of my Saturday morning streams? If my
Oh, yes.
hair
How floof.
looks a little bit like flop, 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 usually I have just dumped water on my head.
I mean, that is nature's styling, Joe.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
But yeah, you two pour buckets of water on top of yourselves, and Woolly's trying their best to keep a positive attitude while being very disgruntled. What's the fucking word? Disgruntled is not a word.
Disgruntled? Yeah, disgruntled's a word.
Disgruntled?
Got it. Disgruntled.
And
Yeah.
Grell comes out as well. And as you two are going down the stairs to the entrance of the inn, you do see two other guests demanding a refund for their shitty night of sleep. And you see that the druid there is giving them a refund.
Oh.
The druid is there?
Yeah, the owner of the inn is giving a refund to two owners.
Not the druid, not the tree.
Gotcha.
Yes,
The owner, two different druids. The owner of this inn is that, of which is giving a refund. Do you two approach her at all, or do you just go about your way?
I'm gonna be like, oh man, I had the best night's sleep of my life. Girl's just completely oblivious.
Magical hero. This was not the owner's fault. They provided a perfectly good, suitable place to sleep with a nice bucket of water for showering. There's a breakfast to be had. This is not their fault that I couldn't sleep.
Okay.
Maybe we should ask about the druid.
Reku will go. After the other two have left, Reku will go shambling somewhat to the front and just kind of like. Before he gets there, he literally takes his hand, wipes it across his face, refreshes himself.
You okay there, buddy? Do you also want a refund?
No.
Oh, thank goodness.
I want to know what you know about that druid and that tree.
Oh, well, that's my mom.
His mom?
Yes.
His mother.
Her.
Cool.
They're both hers. Yeah, that's
the tree is her.
Mother.
That's my mom. Yeah, she is upset that the city of Rascom has taken away all of the trees for building purposes and stuff. The city of Rascom used to be a beautiful place full of greenery, but yeah. But I don't think it's so bad. I think there's plenty of things to love about the city as it is. But it's not the best for my business.
When did they take the tree?
It's a shame for the trees.
Well, you're quiet again. Like, it sounds like you're far away from your mic.
Oh, when did they take the trees?
Well, I would say it was about when Roland Rascom died and the Baron took over. About
I
then.
hear.
And you're far away again.
Oh, I hear he's not a very nice man.
Oh God, now she's in my ear.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to be. I don't know why it keeps doing that, but I hear he's not a very nice man.
Yeah, he's not the greatest. Yeah.
Cool. How do the other citizens feel about the last tree in the park?
I mean, they would prefer not to lose it, but I mean, I think most have grown kind of jaded to losing the beauty of Rascom, and they've all kind of coped with it becoming more manufactured.
Cool. May I have a free side of bacon with my breakfast?
Sure, and if you're willing, could I convince you to talk to her to maybe change up her campaign or move somewhere else, if possible? I could reward you.
Already planned to do something about it.
Oh, well, if you...
Bacon will be sufficient.
If you are able to, I could offer you 2 weeks free at my inn and 2 weeks free of keeping a wagon in the stall with your animals.
Hell
And
yeah.
take a voucher. I'll take a voucher for that. We may not be here for those 2 weeks. So,
Okay.
a voucher for that and a free side of bacon.
You can have as much bacon as you would like.
Fucking tastic.
But yeah, she writes you up a 2-week voucher for the One Tree Inn. plus 2 weeks free for any animals you keep or any wagons you stall. And yeah, she prepares you a wonderful breakfast. Or there's already like a breakfast buffet kind of set up, kind of thing.
Yeah, I didn't know if bacon was included in that. It's
Yeah, bacon.
meat products in
Yeah.
this kind of thing are a little bit tend to be. I didn't know if it was a free buffet or if like some things were extra.
She gives you like fresh bacon. You know, she gives you like the
Yeah.
best high quality bacon. One innkeeper can provide. Anyway, so you two are having a lovely breakfast. Wooly and Brahma, you two, what's up?
Okay, I am heading directly to the tree.
Okay.
Reku absolutely has no intention of speaking to the druid. He's going to talk to people. He's going to go talk to the people in charge and be like, "Don't cut down that tree. Fucking leave it."
Okay. And
So
so
you're gonna try and find like a city manager?
Absolutely. It's a good tree. Why cut it down?
I mean, I agree, but yeah, good luck. I say very sincerely. I mean that. No, I mean that. Very
I
much.
will
a
use
good luck.
all of my magical powers and my comic book clout to do so.
You got charisma modifiers and a good persuasion. Do you need me?
Maybe. I could use your vulgarity.
I don't know about vulgarity, but I'm fully prepared to go in there and Karen. You just gotta say the word.
I could use your Karen ass bitch, so yeah.
Okay. Well, you gotta come get me because I don't know anything. I'm in here like nesting on an egg. Okay,
Yeah,
you
that's
gotta
fine.
come get me.
I'm having bacon right now. Let's go to the Woolly. Go.
No. Okay, so I'm just saying it would be really, really sexy if you brought me some bacon when I'm in the
I
barn.
absolutely will.
Okay. While y'all and Wooly roleplay, I'm gonna go to Tinkletown, but don't wait on me. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Bye. I'll be right back.
Woolly's up. Go, Chester. Be a bitch.
Okay,
okay.
I go murdering again.
Wooly makes their way to the tree and sees that the druid that has chained herself to the tree has passed out and is currently sleeping.
I shake her awake.
Not the tree! Oh, you from last night.
Yes, they're coming for the tree. You need to stay awake.
Wow.
Good point. Hello.
I give them a firm nod, and then I leave.
That's it? Okay. Thank you, she says as you walk away.
I go and I like kind of sit behind another build. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get out my. I'm gonna just climb up onto a tall building that's nearby. Pull out my bedroll. Put some use my scarves and like put them around my face so that I can't see light. And I'm gonna try to sleep. And if I'm assuming that I'm not gonna get any sleep because she's talking. But if I start to doze off, I'm going to get up. I'm gonna stop trying to. If I catch myself dozing off with no noise, I'm going to get up, go down there, and shake her awake again.
Jesus.
Okay. Well, so you make your way up to a building, and you quickly realize that she has passed out again shortly after you left.
Oh, in that case, I don't even set up. I get back down, and I go ahead and get out my just get out the staff, and I smack it against the tree.
Give me a... I don't know what the big noise is. I guess you know what? You smack the tree, makes without thud. She wakes up again. It's like
I tell her that could have been someone coming for the tree.
You're right.
Jesus Christ. No, this is what I expect. This is what I expect from someone who played, who is playing Grumpy Kermit in another game.
And we will say you do that like 5 more times before anything actually happens.
Okay, sounds good.
So yeah, Rachel, are you back by chance? No? Okay. Grell and Raku, you have a delicious breakfast. And you wrap up. Raku is pretty tired still. What do you all do?
So I want to go up to the druid lady. Is she awake or is she asleep?
I'm gonna follow Grell.
Okay, so you go over to the tree.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Okay,
I want to talk to her.
You go over to the tree and we'll say you see. What do they see you doing, Wooly? Unless you want to be doing something different.
No, I mean legit. Like they see me like come down, and like I don't do the same thing every time. I've got to keep her on her toes.
Yeah, what's the sixth and maybe final one? Yeah, you do make it special.
So
Okay.
well, make it special. I'll let him make it special.
I'm gonna say that I go around the backside of the tree that has her because she's chained to it, right?
Yes, she is chained.
I'm going to I'm gonna go and take just try as hard as I can and to really shake her chains. Like somebody's like trying to tear the chains off.
Okay, give me a strength check then.
Oh, I can't break chain. Okay, yeah, sure. I have a +0, so let's just do a d20.
Nice.
Just to see how effective they are at waking her up. Is all this is really.
Okay, there you go, 9. I'm rattling her chains.
It's not. You do get the job done. It's not as vicious as you want it to be, but you do wake her up.
Oh,
all right.
Okay,
I'm like,
Raku, or not Raku. Wooly, why are you shaking chains?
Reku, meanwhile, while Grell is talking to Wooly on the other side of the tree, Reku is on the opposite side of the trees where the druid actually is.
So what happens?
Are being shaken.
So what happens is you and Grell leave the one tree in. And as you're leaving, you see Wooly going behind the tree to the chains, and Grell kind of follows behind Wooly without them seeing her. And Wooly shakes the chains. Grell says, "What are you doing?" And Reku approaches the druid as she wakes up with a startle. Tree! And then you're standing in front of her. Oh! Not the one-eye guy. Who are you?
Hi. My name is Reku.
Hey.
If you would kindly, can you give me the history of this tree?
Well, there's green.
Pulls out a little notebook.
Well, it's not just the tree; it's the whole park. This park used to be vibrant and full, and honestly, the Deer This Green used to be full of vegetation and plant life. But since the Baron took charge, they've demolished it, and they plan on taking this tree and using this land for more buildings. And I don't want to lose sight of what this park used to stand for. You know?
What did it used to stand for, in your eyes?
Growth. Being able to survive in the wilds of the bellowing. And it's honestly really...
It's the
really,
lifeblood of the city.
Yeah, and it's honestly quite the disgrace to our... What?
He's writing notes.
Oh, he's writing notes.
He's taking little notes of what she's saying and goading her along with the age of the tree, how long it's been here, how long this park has been here, and kind of being like, this is the mark. This is the... He's making a case for it being a city monument.
Oh.
Okay,
of sustainability, of survival, of, age. This tree has been here as long as the city has prospered.
Actually, it's been here longer than the city itself. This tree is probably over 3,000 years old.
The tree has settled the fine people of the city. That's fine. He's just kind of getting her to speak about the tree and the park and just getting her to talk about it. Letting her have
the piece
about it. And writing it down.
okay, you do this, and she's going along with it and everything, and most importantly, it's a disgrace to our god Generisa. She would hate that this giant manufactured city completely erased any evidence of plant life. That
Becomes a side note.
Can we hear this? Can Wooly and I hear this? Are we?
Note that Everisa is a chaotic
Generisa.
evil deity.
But
Don't
she's
care.
also good.
Writing it down.
Her paladins revere humility and forgiveness.
Wait,
Gener-
is Everisa a chaotic
Gen-
good
Gen-
or
Generisa's
chaotic
a
good or
god.
chaotic evil?
Chaotic evil goddess. But I'm looking at her description.
I mean, the whole evil portion, whatever, doesn't matter. He's just
nature,
writing
right,
down.
and truth and-
He's just writing down details and getting her story because he's absolutely going to go to his comic buddy and be like, "Look, can you put this out as a flyer? And then can we get the people to be like, hey, maybe leave this fucking tree alone. Maybe leave this patch of green. Why? Because it symbolizes what we came from."
But and then yes, Grell, you and Wooly can hear all of this.
So, I was wondering if I can go up to her and be like, "We appreciate your passion for this tree. Generisa hears you and thinks that's wonderful. But remember, Generisa is about serenity and being a steadfast sequoia. Calmness, serenity.
That they're trying to
not
knock down.
Screaming."
No, Reku doesn't say anything. He just gets her
Yeah.
side of the story and writes it down as he's speaking.
Well, the trees that were here and gone cannot speak for themselves, so I have to speak 10 times as loudly for them because they are all
Fair.
gone and just can't communicate for themselves.
Oh,
And
okay.
Reku is just writing this all down, trying to look as positive and happy and stoic as he can, despite his incredible lack of sleep and the injuries that were not healed. And he kind of winces once in a while, but his arm wrong.
Okay, as you're doing this, the innkeeper did ask you to get them to like leave. Do you approach them about this at all, or is this all about your big plan?
Reku does not.
Okay.
Because as far as Reku is concerned, if he can get the people behind saving this tree and get the government to be like, okay, we'll leave it alone, then the druid will go.
Okay.
Basically, if
He's
you
looking-
solve the problem that she's advocating.
Reku is looking big picture, and to be quite honest, a little patch of green with a nice big tree. This is a nice little spot in the middle of this city. Fucking leave it alone. It's like having Central Park in the middle of New York City. It's a nice little patch of nature in the middle of the city. Leave it the fuck alone. So he is just getting her words so that he can go to his comic book buddy who has printing abilities and can get that plastered everywhere later.
Gotcha.
Or I mean, he'll do it today. It may not cure the issue immediately, like this morning. But he may not be sleeping here tonight, so he will take a bedroll in the comfy cart mansion that is now available to him.
Once we buy beds, that's so after we go to the city manager, I definitely want to see if we can find like a furniture store and like buy a bed, or you guys as a chicken, I just need to find some hay.
But yeah,
And I
let you
can
trick
make
out
my-
the cart.
I was thinking I'd just make myself a big ass little bird nest.
There you
I
go.
just need a cot. I'm a soldier. That's cool. Anyway, yes, that is what Reku is doing here at the moment, is just getting her story, her words, her history of this park, of this tree, of what it meant to people in the past, so that he can drum up, like, nostalgia. Like, get to the people who have lived here a while and been like, yeah, that park was fucking awesome.
You
Shit
are
like that.
totally doing a filler episode for your comics right now.
Absolutely. He can make it a film. I'm gonna make him make it a poster thing, like, immediately. He can use that information along with a bowling episode as a filler comic, because he's got a lot of shit to go through already, but he will have notes. So we can leave and go do other shit. By the time we come back, maybe he'll be through that arc.
Can I offer a prayer to her to Generisa?
Sure.
Basically validating her.
Yeah.
Also,
Okay.
while everyone else does what they want to do, talking to this is what Reku's doing. He's going to get this information. I'm going to run to the bathroom, and everyone else can do what they want to do.
Okay. Are you headed to the comic book shop to give that information?
He's literally just walking.
Say again?
He's going to the bathroom.
Are you gonna go to the
I meant,
comic
is your
artist
character
first?
going to the... That's what I meant. Like, are...
I think we should go for the city manager first, and then we can give the comic person...
Right now, just this moment, he's getting that information. You all can do a thing while I go and deal with the porcelain goddess. I'll be back.
So yeah, I'm gonna like go to her and be like, I'm gonna offer like a prayer to Generisa, like a blessing, so to speak. I don't know if I need to do like a roll.
No, you give a blessing, and she's like, "Oh my goodness, another follower of her grace."
Yes. Among
Sell her
others,
a thing. Sell her a thing.
Like, and I'm gonna be like, may this tree always grow strong like the mighty sequoia. May the people of the city understand how important this tree is as the lifeblood of the city. And if they don't, may they all perish in her veil of thorns. There we go.
Such a lovely.
That's
such a lovely prayer. Well, I guess I could maybe trust you with a mission.
Mission? Okay, well, we'll hear you out.
There's a folder on the ground over there. Like you see a folder next to the tree.
Folder? Okay.
And in it there should be a petition.
Okay.
If you're able, if you're willing, if you can get 500 people to sign that petition, I could reward you. I know it's not much because it's filthy heathen activity, but I can give you a ticket to the Burdensome Baron's ball.
Yes.
My God.
Yes, we are on board.
Grell,
Grell is so on board.
I need you to role play or like come talk to me with my big persuasion. I will rinky dink dance in the middle of the street with all my charisma.
But yeah, as you're saying this, now that you're back, you were making your way to the tree anyway, so you can just do that right now.
I would like to just point out that before I leave,
Okay.
I very carefully tuck the egg under Brooke's ass, and I'm like, and I communicate to her because as a chicken I can do this. And I tell her, it's like, if you need to do anything, you take turns with Chonk, but one of you needs to keep this egg warm at all times.
You feel a vibe of like knighthood almost.
What?
Knighthood, like knight, like hey.
Like I have a responsibility.
Yes. Okay. They're taking up the mantle. It's like
yes, you feel that vibe. Given you're putting down, they are willing to fight for the egg.
Okay, I was like, I will bring back treats for both of you. Thank you so much for protecting this young one. And then I go into the tree, and I overhear get the petition thingies. And Grell, if you're comfortable with it, I'm like, I'll interject myself and be like, hey, I would be happy to help. Are you okay with me helping to get
Yes!
signatures too?
Wait, are you asking that to me or to her? 'Cause
Yes, the answer's both. Yes.
yeah, like yeah. Oh, and I'm gonna turn to the druid lady and like, my friend is the most convincing, most convincing chicken you'll ever meet. If anyone can help us get 500, it's Colonel Brahma.
Okay. If you trust her, sounds good to me. Just
With
don't
my
let
life.
don't let that one-eyed person near the list.
Oh,
He's a
Wooly.
heathen.
But Wooly, he is our friend. We love Wooly.
There's your
And
friends.
I look at Wooly over there.
I woke up and said, no, I was legitimately fucking with her for like the last, I don't know, hour.
Wooly,
She wouldn't let us sleep.
pretty cringe, Wooly.
Pretty snotpoggers.
So no,
if-
my first act of business is to go back into the tavern with all the disgruntled customers, and I will make a blanket announcement going, if you sign this, she'll shut up about the tree
You get
Who's
3
with me?
signatures.
I'm back. What's up?
immediately.
and wait, and
What's our tally at? How many are on there? Is it just like 3 or?
Right now, or like
Yeah.
yeah, how
how
many
many-
how many were there before?
0.
Yes. How many? 0. Okay.
Okay, so we've got 3.
Negative.
Okay, so
Negative.
before I head back to the tavern, I'm like, well, I look at the thing and I'm like, hey, you should totally sign this. Grell, you sign it too.
Yes, of course.
Do we have to be city residents or can anybody sign it?
She kind of shrugs and was like, I don't think that matters. No.
Okay, well then you sign it. You be the first signature and then I'll be the second.
We're honored to be the first signature.
Her arms
Okay.
are chained to the tree, so she has a pencil in her hand and she tries writing it down. Actually, you know what? She was the only signature on that list. She
Okay,
did
I was
sign
gonna
it.
say she would have signed it.
She
Oh,
did
okay.
sign it.
Okay.
It was already signed with her signature. It's a fine signature.
What
Okay.
are we doing?
We're signing a petition.
Yeah, she'll give us a ticket to the ball if we
If we
get
can
500 signatures for the tree.
Well, so
Yeah.
I sign and then I hand it to Grell and I'm like, Grell, you should totally sign this.
Sign it. Yep.
And then I go back to the tavern and I say, if you sign this petition, she'll shut up about the tree.
So Raku and Wooly have not signed it yet.
That's okay.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah. Yeah, but so we've got us 3 and then 3 more from the tavern. Can I do like a persuasion check and be like, hey, you guys, I know nobody got good sleep in here last night. Would you please sign the petition? Because if we can get this to City Hall, the tree might be saved and she'll shut the hell up.
Well, when you enter the inn, there's only 3 people, including the daughter of the druid.
Okay.
And they all 3 of them do sign. It's only the stable boy, the daughter, and some random customer. But you do get 3
Can I
more
s-
signatures.
Okay.
Can I
Okay.
say something here? The daughter hasn't even signed the petition yet.
Not yet.
She
Okay.
may not have had it. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows
I wrote
how long
it,
she's
like,
had it again?
I see Reku and I'm like, hey, you want to sign this thing? We should totally take this with us to City Hall.
Huh?
It's a petition to save the tree. If we can get 500 signatures, maybe they'll listen to us. It'll help us in negotiating.
Oh. He signs it.
Okay. So next step I do is I go to the surrounding buildings, and I'm like, "Hey, are you pissed off about that lady who won't stop, bellowing about the tree? Please sign this petition,
So-
and she'll shut up."
Okay, in this moment, I'm going to say we are entering like our point mode. Like, so you each have your daily points
Downtime.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yep.
to do things.
Yeah.
So if you are just going to spend your whole day going around getting signatures, roll me 3 persuasion checks, and that will determine how many signatures you get.
Can it be with a help action because I'm with her?
Are you using your daily point to
Yes.
help? Yes.
Yeah.
Then yeah.
I was given a mission, I promised. So I'm gonna go and help you.
Those are my 3:
Okay.
a 29, a 19, and a 15.
You can roll with advantage because Grell's giving you the help option.
Yeah.
Okay, so 3
Don't
more.
skip guidance.
1,
Yep. Okay, so see
2.
27. Okay, so you
So
get like
I'll
7, 19, 29. What is it? What is it? Sorry.
29, 27, 22. All dirty 20 pluses.
Alrighty, I'm gonna write that stuff down. Wooly or Reku? Who wants to go first?
I will go first.
Okay, Reku, what do you use your daily point for? Well, I think I already know, but describe it.
Reku is going to go visit his comic man. his local printer buddy that he knows of.
Alright, you go to Ruffle.
Yeah, I go to Ruffles. I knock on his door.
He opens it.
Hey, Ruffles!
Oh, great hero! Hello!
Hi! Can I ask you for some civil service help?
Certainly, that sounds like noble work. What are you doing, Great Adventurer?
Awesome.
Oh, also, how did the bowling
you-
competition go? Did you win?
The
I bet
bowling
you won because you're so amazing.
Okay, you're gonna want to save that for an awesome twist filler episode. I'll tell you all about it after I tell you about this civics thing.
Ooh, sounds amazing. Sounds awesome. Okay, but yeah.
Awesome.
What are we gonna do?
So, have you heard about the park and the giant tree in the middle of it?
Well, of course. Everyone knows about
And
that.
the druid that is screaming about saving the tree.
I've heard about her.
I would like to save that tree because
Oh, that's
I
amazing.
feel that park and that last tree has significance to this city beyond industrialization. Besides, it's a small plot. You know, it's a nice little piece of green. So, I would like your help in putting up flyers, in printing flyers about saving that tree. You up for it?
Sure, that's really noble of you. Yeah, I'd be down. Absolutely.
Awesome. So I give him some details about the tree, the history of the tree. I spin it as like, you know, again, this tree was here at the founding of the city. Like, I gloss over the fact that it was here before that.
Okay.
And the fact that there were other trees here before that. This tree, this park, it's the heart of the city. And the green space of the city that still connects it to the wild that this city came from. And I have the history from the druid written down, and I want to work with him to come up with like a flyer to put out along the city that is like save the tree.
Awesome.
And
Yeah.
then I will tell him about the bowling episode and the dramatic twist of through magic wrought with peril and the accidental creation of a sylvan mimic that I lost that particular bowling. Just, you know, it was a humbling moment that, you know, the great hero is still a person. He can still fail at some things. Like,
He's enthralled and writes it down, and as he's writing it all down, I don't know if you can see this. You might be able to peek over it, but in case you can't even see it, he does write down a little like doodle of like you kind of weeping in a corner while the rest of your friends kind of celebrate because they got better scores than you.
that is fine. he'll leave that alone. It's okay.
But yes,
Honestly, Reku is fine with whatever artistic direction this dude wants to go with. He's just like, he's got a bud now. He's got like a printer bud who can like make shirts. He can make flyers. He's making comics with him in it. artistic license. It's fantastic.
Absolutely.
He might sue him later, like 10 years, 20 years down the road for that depiction, but, you know, we'll get into that later.
That's like Reku's prologue after the campaign's over. This is all about...
After the campaign's over, when Reku has been retired, his grandchildren will come in and be like, our grandfather wouldn't have been crying in a corner. Be gone.
But yeah, Ruffles draws some like sketches down, and do you like help him produce the posters really quickly?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Okay,
I will help him make this campaign.
Give me 3 performance checks, because that's what you're spending your day is just making posters.
Woo, performance! I don't have any of that shit.
And so
You don't?
I thought you did.
Brahma and
No.
Brahma and Grell.
I have the skills that I have are stealth, survival, insight, deception, athletics, arcana, and acrobatics. Because Reku is a soldier first and foremost, and then a magical hero. He is not a artist or an orator. So performance is pure charisma, which fortunately he's got charisma.
That's fair.
So his buddy might have to rein him in on some of this.
Well, you do have the help action because Ruffle is there helping you out.
Right. How much will that add?
It's you roll with
2?
No, you roll with what's it called?
Advantage?
Advantage, thank you. You roll with advantage.
Cool. Then I will roll 2d20 and see what I add 4 to for these 3. First roll is 32. That was a single roll. Second roll. 17. Now this time I'll remember to hit the 2 instead of a 1. Ooh, nice! Well, I put plus, so 19. 23. So 32, 17, and 23.
Alrighty, by the end of the day, or by the time it becomes like 5 o'clock-ish, you two are able to whip up...
Some fantastic Save the Tree posters.
Yeah, you're able to whip up 60 posters.
Nice.
And so, Grell and Brahma, while you are running around the city asking for signatures, by the time it starts to get later, you end up with a total of 139 signatures.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. I mean, it's like 3 crit successes, so...
And now, Wooly, what do you do throughout the day?
I am going to... Yeah, I wish. No, I'm going to go and make a list of... I'm going around finding items and basically recording where they are, and so that I can get, once people with charisma are available, have them go and try to barter for these magic items, so that we can try to spruce up our new digs.
Well, we know about Yasmina's, which is the magical weapon shop.
Like I said, all I'm doing, I'm not actually getting anything because, I'm not charismatic. I'm just going around finding, I've got a +1, but whatever. I'm just gonna go and find these things where they're at, and then once people are available, you guys can go and actually like pick them up, and we can just take money out of the cart funds.
When it won't take a whole ass day to find a shop if you do this. Like,
Yeah.
it could just be like a portion as opposed to the whole day.
Right, that's what I'm hoping. So I'm looking up things like Decanter of Endless Water. I'm hoping to find some kind of like. I know that in previous editions there was like a stone you could throw and a bonfire would pop up.
Okay.
But like I'm trying to find things like that. Also, I'm gonna be like trying to find lead. Like seeing if I can just like buy lead so that I can make pipes, because lead's just super easy to mold into pipes.
The fuck, man?
But
Lead pipes?
if copper's available, that'll be fine.
You trying to make us all crazy? The fuck?
First of all, it's mercury, not lead. Second of all, lead was very commonly used as pipes in Middle Ages.
But lead also makes you go crazy. The fuck, man?
I mean,
That's-
over time.
That's
mean,
not
there-
lead,
Over
that's
more extended
mercury.
time. Yeah. No.
Absolutely,
Lead does cause neurological.
Oh, I thought it just killed your liver.
That too. Yeah. No, it does. It does. But I mean, lead pipes are still better than. Well, I guess you could. Pipes. I mean, yeah, lead pipes were super.
Well, one way or another,
Probably says something.
I'd rather use bamboo.
yeah, if I could find like bamboo or like just some kind of setup so that I could get the, because apparently I didn't realize that running water was a priority, but here we are.
How do you not realize lead is a bad thing to make pipes out of? The water leaches it.
Out of game? Yes. In game?
Oh, that's fair, actually. But
I was
what
just
is the
looking for
smartest
what's-
of us all.
I was just looking for what's common and cheap.
Okay. So you just want to find housing items, pretty much.
Yep. So like this, like the Decanter of Endless Water is a uncommon magical item. Yeah, different things like that. Also, seeing if I'll probably end up bringing the cart around places to pick up, like if I could buy mundane things like beds and like dressers and things like that. Seeing if I can just gather those things up that are more reasonably priced. I'm not going to barter for those. It's the things that cost hundreds of gold that I'll be bartering for, or trying to get somebody else to barter for.
Okay, and for the... Okay, so I will say, as you're walking around Deather's Green, do you venture out of Deather's Green and go to the other district, the richer district at all?
Yes, I will. I'll definitely like ask different vendors that are around. Like, okay, where if I'm trying, like, I just like I've been buying, like I've been tasked with furnishing a property. So like, where's the best places to? Where would you suggest going to go and like pick up a bed, or more specifically a few, for the lord that I'm have been tasked this with.
Well, yeah, as you venture around the Dealer's Green, you are told about a place where you can find, like, piping and a canvas of endless waters in the keep district, and you're told that that's going to be, like, more of a, high-end type of price. But you're also told you can find furniture here in the Dealer's Green for a relatively low price of 30-ish gold.
Hey, why go over there where all the rich people are? You can get some good stuff here for your lord.
Yeah, no, like, yeah. So I'll go ahead and just
You can make a little bit of profit. Take
so
his budget.
I'll spend
cheap.
I'll spend 150 gold per room, so that we can have like beds and like a tub and like just like some nice-ish furnishings for each of the rooms.
That is lovely.
Okay. So 150 per room, so that's 500 gold total, I
Done.
think.
That's coming out of the cart fund.
Yeah, but yeah, you do get like beds and blankets and pillows and stuff like that. For
Be about 600 gold.
600 gold, thank you, Nick.
Yep. Chester's gonna be mad at me.
And while exploring the mansion, you do realize you have 6 rooms. So you have 2 extra rooms.
Okay, well, we're not going to furnish those. I'm not going to make any assumptions, and I'm not going to furnish one of those rooms. Although I will definitely suggest, like, I'm going to toss my, I'll toss my bedroll into one of those rooms. And like, when I see other people, I'll suggest that we throw our bedrolls in there in case we need to like house somebody else.
Yes.
I do buy a what is that called? So like the minimum things. So like we have a spare like poop pot, whatever those things are called.
Chamber pot. A chamber pot.
Chamber pot. Thank you. Like so we get a spare chamber pot, and things like that. I'll get a spare set of those for that room. For an extra room.
Perfect.
We'll just keep it in storage. So I'll spend another 20 gold on just like basics for that spare room.
Lovely.
And also, I make notes of where we can get the magical items, so that we can get that stuff set up, like so that I can get somebody to actually like go and do bartery bits for those things.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, you know where. And what were the 2? What were the 2 you were mostly wondering about?
Decanter of Endless Water is that's the one that I know of. I'm trying to figure out if there's an item equivalent. In previous editions, there was an item that it was a stone, and you could just throw it on the ground, and a bonfire would pop up, and the bonfire would last for 8 hours, and then it was like a once per day 8-hour bonfire. I'm trying to find something like that, but I haven't seen anything in there yet. I'm still looking.
Okay. But yeah, so you do scout out a bit. You do make note of where you can find Decanter of Endless Water and various other like magical survival items like great bonfire type stone.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Then we can have central heating.
And then perfect. And you also clock where you can buy piping and stuff.
Oh.
Yes.
A wand of prestidigitation would also probably be good if we could find something like that. Just like if I could find like a magical Roomba to clean out the chamber pots.
I love it.
Disintegration ray.
Does prestidigitation do things like it cleans up like soiled areas, right?
Yep.
What does the wand do? Like does it give you like 3 charges of it per day or something like that?
I need to figure it out. I don't know if there is by default a wand of prestidigitation out there. Oh, there's a cleaning stone. Hold on, there's a cleaning stone. Hold on.
Just curious, wand of prestidigitation absolutely does exist. If you're attuned to it,
Oh,
you don't have
I
to
didn't-
attune, but if you do, it lets you cast it without restrictions. You basically have that.
I didn't find one, so I'm not sure what book you're finding that in.
It's a homebrew page. I'm sorry. You're right. What, Nat?
Natalie said, "What, Matt?" She heard
yeah,
you
that's-
laughing.
That's what I'm doing with the day.
Alright. But yeah, by the time Grell and Brahma are finished up collecting signatures, Raku is finished making posters, and Wooly scouts out places to buy magical venturing items and furnishing your rooms. It becomes 5-ish.
Nick, you're not muted.
So, Natalie, in case you didn't hear what Matt was laughing about, he found a short where a comedian was saying, if you want to, it was a black comedian, he's like, if you want to really tell the true history of my people, you're going to need some white motherfucker doing some heinous shit on screen to tell it properly. Look at Leonardo DiCaprio. That's the fucker who was in Titanic, and he played an evil-ass slave owner. Called Samuel Jackson a nigger to his face.
Yeah, we do not need this. We don't need this tangent.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Respectfully,
fine. It's
no.
fine. No, we can go
No.
off. I mean,
Leo
it wasn't.
DiCaprio broke down in tears on set because he wasn't comfortable saying that word, and Samuel L. Jackson
Yeah.
had to talk to him and say, "Listen, this is real life. Like, you have to do this."
I mean,
but-
I didn't mean it to get all get all heated. The comedian was being like,
I'm
yeah, it's
not
cool.
heated. I'm not heated. I'm just saying. Like, he did the role, and obviously he's got range, but he was not happy. That's all
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Understandably.
Yeah. Okay, so after our points, like we've all done our things for the day, I head back to the cart or the barn, like the tavern, and I check on the egg and I check on Chonk, and I'm just like, hey, how did it go today?
You get warm presents for them.
Okay.
Aww.
Okay. Well,
Extra bacon. Extra bacon.
The egg is safe.
There's
Egg
a
is
critter
there.
in this egg, and we need.
But yeah, you all kind of reconvene at the cart.
Well,
You have a.
I go into the
group
cart
points.
and yeah.
I want to say, like, Wooly, the cart looks amazing.
Yeah, very much. Thank you so much. Yeah, very much a big thank you.
Fantastic.
Has that all been delivered and loaded by now?
I brought the cart around as I was going around places, so like it'll take time, I'm sure, to like put things in place. But
But it's
Yeah.
already like in partly, yeah.
I could only imagine the people that are like bed, bed, bed,
Going into this tiny cart.
bed.
Like a clown car. Like a reverse clown car.
Like, we've got to take it upstairs, but I'm over here just like, this is infrastructure. Thank you. Like, these are all things that we need.
we'll go and do the whole selling or like buying of other necessities here in tomorrow. But for now, did we want to go and do something about this anti-tree person? Or did we like directly, or did we want to go and like get these signatures, or what are we looking at?
So we got some signatures now, and my buddy, who's doing the comic for us, is going to plaster some flyers about Save the Tree everywhere.
I think one of us should post up in the tavern.
One of the pamphlets.
Well, like, pamphlet poster, but I'm also like, people are going to come in. If she's still caterwauling, this is a really great time. Like, if you sign this thing, the bitch will shut up.
That's fine.
Yeah.
What time? So we're getting towards evening, right?
Yeah, it's like 5 p.m.
Cool.
Until bed. Like, I think Reku, very respectfully, you should go pass out if you can. Take some like dreamless sleep potion or whatever if that exists here.
I'm fine. I'm good. Do we want to go talk to like the city guy?
I don't think they're open. Most of those people are like 8 to 5.
What are their business hours?
Yeah.
No idea. I'll go knock on his door though.
I mean, you go and do that. I'm gonna stay here and collect more signatures, and you can let them know that we have 130 signatures.
Yeah,
and...
report back. And pamphlets.
Right.
Reku is running on 0 sleep, so he's like, whatever. I'll go knock on a door.
Oh, okay. No, you're right. You need my charisma. So I'll come with you, and I'll give the petition to Grell and just be like, every single time she squawks, renew the petition.
Yes.
Be like, hey, each time,
Yeah.
like, if you sign it, she'll shut up. And then when you get everybody here, go to the next tavern and do the same thing. All of the surrounding buildings. If you can still hear her, you can still propaganda. She is giving us propaganda. Okay.
Look, if anyone can propagandize, it's a. Don't you worry, I got you.
Okay. So I leave you with those instructions, and like if you can still hear her, so can they.
Yes.
Have them sign. Right?
And
I will go with Reku to the mayor, and
Awesome. Or the city official in charge of this bullshit.
Yeah, absolutely. I will.
So I
go
guess we're
with
going
Reku.
to the King's District. I assume where the governmental shit is.
What's that?
Yes, you go to the keep.
Consequently, while talking to the druid lady, I would hopefully have found out where the officials of this thing are in place.
Sure, yeah, you know that where the official rulers of Rascom are. Absolutely.
Awesome.
Okay. Well, I'm with him.
Alrighty.
Let's rock.
And so, Woldy, what are you doing then?
I'm going to get some. I'm going to bring one of the beds. I'm going to drag one of the beds into a ground floor room, and I'm going to wrap myself in blankets. Wow. And I'm going to just get myself as quiet sleep as possible.
Sorry, okay, can you repeat that? I could not hear what you were saying.
There were echoes.
Sorry. I'm going to try to wrap myself up and cover my ears and my head and try to sleep through the evening.
Alright, you take a long rest. Good job.
I hope we have convinced the druid lady to quiet down for a bit while we go try to deal with this.
She is not... Well, she is totally not screaming and yelling. But as you're trying to get other people to sign signatures, give me a persuasion check, I suppose. But yeah.
I assist her from the grave. Can she get assistance or guidance because she's
No!
following my instruction?
No! You are gone!
I gave her instructions.
You are gone!
She should have assistance.
I actually have proficiency in.
Okay. I'm just like.
I don't know. That's like is this a saving throw or is this a plus? Like I have +3 charisma.
Check.
Can she have it with advantage because I gave her instructions?
Like I'm just gonna. I know this is terrible. Like since I have proficiency in it, would I do the proficiency modifier to? Or is it just straight charisma?
You add your modifier.
It'd be +6. It'd be +6. It's pretty decent.
Get it.
Okay.
Get it.
Okay, so persuasion check. There we go. Okay, 17.
That's nice. That's nice.
That ain't bad.
That's good. That's like the top 40, like top whatever percent. Math is hard. It's the top third, fourth.
We're also
Shit.
the most charismatic, but she ain't bad. She's no.
She's got good tracts of land to assist.
Yes, giant and the tracts of land. No, I'm just fucking. Anyway, yes, it's 17.
I'm doing this because I can't fucking remember how the shit goes.
It's fine. You're coming with me.
No, I know, but I'm bamboozling myself. It's an 85%. That's sexy. Okay, 17 out of 20 is 85.
Oh, is it like the 85th percentile? Or I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't.
yeah,
It's been a long time since I've had to do that.
I know, but I'm just like.
I mean, she hit 11, which is the top 50 percentile.
It's a B
on a 1
plus.
to 20.
Yeah,
She
but
got
there
a
was
B
a modifier with it. You know what? B+ ain't bad. That's what I got in organic chemistry. That was good enough for me.
There you go.
Oh God, I hate to think of the number of doctors rocking with C's. Anyway, continuing on.
Yes.
Alright, so you two make your way to the rulers of Rascom, and you make your way to like this pretty elaborate-looking mansion type of thing. It's not really a castle as much as it's like kind of like a big mansion.
Okay.
And you
Is it
see
the
like
number
tapestries of the Baron all hung up on the walls, and you see like a lot of reds and oranges, kind of not painted, but like just red and orange colors all across the castle, the mansion.
I guess this is it.
And you approach the entrance, and you see like two guards, and they like block you and say, "Halt! What Why?
Okay, and I'm just like, good evening. How are you? We would like to speak to someone, about the park that's in the. Is it the Dealer's Green?
It is.
Yeah.
We'd like to speak to somebody about a park in Dealer's Green. Are we in the right place?
Yes, this is where all official city business gets dealt with. How can
Cool.
we assist?
You can
Um,
let us in to speak to the managers who deal with the construction and other civil construction works
Yeah,
around
yeah.
the Dealer's Green. Specifically dealing with the park that is across from the One Tree Inn.
If they're available, please.
Crunch some bacon.
Persuasion check. That's my persuasion check.
You rolled a 29.
Persuasion.
Damn.
Okay. Okay, well... Sure, right this way.
Thank you.
And the guard lets you in, and he kind of, like, leads you to, like, this almost DNV looking kind of section of the mansion. It's kind of secluded, and it has, like, a desk and stuff, you know, like a waiting room almost. Like, take a number kind of vibe.
Cool.
Okay, is there anybody there? Like, is there a big wait?
There's no one there, but there is some behind the glass. There's a tiefling.
Well, I approach the glass and I'm like, good evening.
Along with Reku.
Yes. We would like to speak about the park in Dealer's Green that's across from One Tree Inn. Is that something you can help us with?
What? Sure, I can see what I can assist with. She's an old tiefling. She looks like a granny vibe with like some horns, and she has like red skin. And she's like, okay, what's your problem? How can we assist?
Well, we were wondering if it's possible to have this park be preserved as a park and no more trees be uprooted for construction.
Fix that.
Is that something you can help us with?
Sound and more. For a limited time.
Sure, I guess. Why you care?
There is a druid in the park who is very passionate about preserving the tree. We are trying to help.
We also feel, Reku kind of butts in, that the tree and the park, as it is now, represents a beautiful bisection of what the city came out of. We would like to see it preserved.
For historical purposes.
She kind of like looks at you dead, like just like uncaring almost, and was like,
Okay, hold on. He's looking at us all dead-eyed.
Yes, a little bit.
Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second to find my... Okay, she's older. I'm gonna roll... This is gonna sound terrible. I'm gonna do a deception roll to flirt with her.
Okay.
Flash roll.
I give you assistance. Can I assist? Roll with advantage.
A plus 7. We'll see what this goes. Okay, I will take that advantage.
Yes,
Slash. Roll.
Advantage. Take it. You have it.
20 plus 7. God forsaken. Do I have an inspiration currently to see if I can roll again?
No, because I gave you an inspiration last time for making those uniforms. I think that was your only inspiration, so no, you do not have an inspiration at this time.
Did I use that inspiration already?
You did, yes.
Nah.
During
I
the
did.
fight.
Yeah. So he's like, do you recall the beauty of the park, the beauty that shines in your eyes from previous years? So he tries to be suave about it. I got a 14. Do with it as
A 14
you will.
is a C. That's a C. That's a 70. It's exactly average.
He kind of tries to because she appears to be an older tiefling to try to, equate the beauty of that park as it is to the beauty of the older generation.
I'm just like 70% is technically passing. Like that's passing. I'm just saying. Like I'm advocating for Reku because I'm like that's a 7-0.
I mean, she's older. Who knows how much she will take to the suave?
Well, and you can't call her anything like the young people say today. She'd be offended. Okay.
I could be like, hey, look, babe, like your aura is there, and like hit up that T Rizzler, throw out that cat.
See,
Wow.
that's I must flirt different. I flirt different. Okay, but 70, he's passing. That's a pass,
Anyway,
right?
we will see. We will see what the 14 does. Like, what's the DC? We'll see how this plays.
It was not 14. So, she's gonna be like, okay, look, as admittedly handsome as you are, this kind of thing has a lot of time and importance to it. You can't just go around slapping, important landmark here, important landmark there, okay? I can put it through the system, but if you're willing to pay for advanced shipping, pay for advanced, importance, we could give this on a fast track.
How much are we speaking?
500.
No. I will step in here and do a persuasion. Like, is it possible to waive that fee, considering we have 130 signatures on a petition to save this tree,
And more potentially coming.
and more on the way? This is obviously of significant interest to the constituents of this town.
Okay, well, it does seem quite important. I could waive it to 200.
A critical success is still only 200. Like, come on.
It's not a critical
Might have
success.
been
You got
like-
18.
Plus 11.
That's not a critical success. A critical
That's not a
success is a nat 20. If you get a 20 on the die.
I must cede to the DM here. Yes,
Dang it.
18 is not a crit set.
But I'm like 29 is over 20.
And it is also more than 20% off.
More than 50% off if it's 200 out of 500. Like, listen.
Oh, you know what? You're right. That is a whole lot, isn't it?
So
Shut up, Chester. That's
Reku-
why you did it.
Reku kind of breaks in here, with that, and she's like 200 gold, and Reku kind of taps in with, well, as we are working on this initiative, can 80 gold get it in the works?
Yeah, can that start the paperwork and we'll pay the rest? I guess. I mean, I've
He's got
technically
80
it.
gold on him, so
No, I've technically got it. I just don't want to spend it on this. This is bullshit. Like, we shouldn't have to pay for paperwork to be processed. Like,
That's how a lot of
That
things
is the
work in the
government.
world.
welcome to
Yeah,
bureaucracy.
that's the government, yeah.
If Reku
Well-
needs be, he can kind of put his hand to
Well,
And the Baron's a douchebag. I'm sure everything has.
well, no,
I
I'm
say
just like,
this meta.
As
Yeah.
like in real life, the only time I have had to pay for government forms is when we have something like registered. Like when we got married, we had to pay for a marriage license. Because you have to talk to the recorder of deeds. Like
Or like
that
a driver's license.
well, yeah,
Admittedly,
but I'm
we're
like
kind
not
of trying
for
to bribe
this.
this.
I'm not
We-
trying to
we
bribe
are-
anybody. I'm trying to convince her of her civic duty. And
We're talking,
okay, how
we're
about
talking
this?
about
Duty.
a motion. We're talking about a motion to save a tree, to go to whatever bureaucracy needs to see it, and
Yeah.
they're talking about a 200 fee to do that. So Reku is asking. Reku is asking to the lady, like, okay, we're working on that. We have these petitions, the signature to save the tree.
I would like to butt in and ask very politely. I'll roll persuasion if you want me to. Do you have any kind of like indigent fund that goes towards these things for people like who can't afford the fees. Because that is a thing.
Says the person with thousands of gold worth of magical gear.
In the
flaunting.
United States it is, but I mean, in this place.
Any-
I mean, having a fund for paperwork is a thing. Like, we could get a pro bono lawyer. It's a thing.
Rachel, I will metagame here to remind you that this is not the real world. This is not
I mean,
the United
I
States.
know, but you don't stay rich if you spend your own money. I'm just saying. I will pay it if there is no fund.
Anyway,
She's
at
going-
any rate, what
okay.
does the lady have to say about this
Right.
motion that we want to put forth to the government to save the tree? Like, what can we do to stall downing the tree? With the signatures we have, and like, what's the process? What's the schedule?
Well,
Don't you know anything about it?
well, right now that tree is fairly safe, I guess. Like, I'm not part of the construction crew. I don't know particularly when they would need that tree, if they need that tree. Did you want to... This is me now. Do you want to go with the 80 gold thing? Do you want to roll for persuasion or something?
I have 80 gold to present to her as a way of stalling any construct. Okay, let's hold off. She has stated that she doesn't know about that. So before I actually pass over money as a bribe, so to speak, I would like to first ask her, who can we talk to about the construction needs for that tree, and if it can be marked as not something to be cut down? Can she put us in contact with people to do that? Because she's kind of a low desk jockey position.
Yes.
So I'm pseudo asking to talk to her manager.
Right.
But in much more polite terms, as in, you don't have that authority, I get it. Who can I talk to about that?
You're a ferret, not a cat.
Okay, so she goes underneath her
I'm
desk.
ferreting out information.
She goes underneath their desk and like pulls out like a file of names and like kind of skims through it a little bit with her finger, going through each file, and pulls out, here's a business card.
Awesome.
That you probably find them by the docks.
By the docks. Interesting.
Yeah, there's all sort. You'll find him by the docks and Deather's Green. That's where we transport all sorts of, goods and stuff.
Excellent. So the people in charge of whether or not that tree gets cut down are at the docks with this business card.
Yes.
Fantastic. That is exactly what I needed. I slide her 5 gold for the inconvenience.
She takes the gold, became very confused.
Thank you for your help.
You're welcome. Good luck out there.
We're good to go.
All right.
We know who we need to talk to.
I follow.
Or you two head down to the docks by Dealer's Green.
Yep. I mean, if we've got time enough to do so.
Yeah.
I'll follow that card, and we will go boop, 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 to the docks.
Alrighty.
By now, the weariness of the lack of sleep has worn off. Reku is brimming with energy, despite
I can win.
still being wounded and not having some of his skill points back. It's all good.
Alrighty. So you get
He
to the
feels good.
So you get to the docks of Dealer's Green, and you see it's a nice river scent. It's very mossy smell. It doesn't smell great, but you see a bunch of like buff fishermen and fisherwomen and just boat hands and stuff like that.
Ooh,
just going.
off fisherwomen, you say?
Yes.
Wow.
Fishy money. Anyway. So I follow the card, which presumably has a address,
Yes.
and I follow it to where it leads.
You follow it, and you find like a shack, not a shack, a large shack that's like clearly like almost an official building.
Yeah, it's a wharf building.
Yeah. And you enter it, and you see like a captain-looking man with an eye patch, with like his legs on his desk. He's just kind of like has a hat covering his face a little bit.
Hello.
He kind of like and like turns up
Squeak
his
in.
head. Oh, hello.
I would like to talk to you about the necessity of cutting down the tree across from the One Tree Inn on the park green of the Dealer's Green.
Okay, why?
Is that we are here on behalf of some interested parties who would like to stop the tree being cut down.
We would like to
Okay.
see it. We would like to see that park preserved as is, as a fantastic green space within this city. And we were told, I hold out the business card from the king's spot.
Tiefling in the person.
Yeah, the tiefling in the guild, that you were the man to talk to.
Indeed, I am. Yes, I could use a number like that, but that is not. We're not planning on cutting that down anytime soon. But it's very interesting that you would come by here. I was
Why is
offered
that?
a price to buy that plowed land, actually.
Oh, to buy the park?
Yes.
How much is it to buy the park? Or is it for sale?
It's in maybe it's kind of like in the limbo space at the moment, but I've been offered 10,000 gold to buy the park.
Wow, who's trying to buy the land? Are you allowed to say?
I don't care. Give me 1 second. Oh my gosh, I'm killing myself. Okay.
Yes, we are making the
Okay.
DM question his decisions. We have played the game correctly.
So I don't particularly care. Not any legal contracts or anything. I have to deal with things out on the rivers. So I don't have time to deal with iniquity and stuff like that. But the person buying the park, or who's interested in buying the park, is a lady called Bitsy Brandenham. Sorry, Betsy Brandenham.
Interesting. Do you happen to know what her interest is in that park?
She wants to build all sorts of high-end shops there, and like just build more and more places to spend money. Essentially, as far as I can tell, she says something about
so she's a developer.
fast food chains, but I'm not entirely sure.
She's a developer.
Awesome.
So-
Something about building a Wendigos.
So my question is, when is the decision being made on whether or not it is for sale? Because you said she offered, but you didn't say it was actually for sale.
Anytime soon.
We're in some
Right.
negotiations, but
Oh, when is the purchase date, or when's the final negotiations, so we have time to, possibly give a counter offer?
well, actually, she's mentioned after the ball, I think. And
After the ball.
She said something that she was going to look into handling the druid there that's been making a fuss, but I don't know.
Ah,
Okay.
so we got 3 days. Cool. Cool. We have at least 150 signatures right now from people around the green that would prefer to see that park
Stay as a park.
remain as a park. Nice and green with its nice tree. Great picnic location. It's fantastic.
Is there a way
You don't particularly have any qualm about keeping it that way, could we get you to sign part of the petition to leave it as such?
5 gold.
Deal.
And you give him 5 gold and he signs the petition.
Is there a way for us to request this be made a historical monument so that it is not available for purchase? As this is the tree has been here since the founding of the city.
Well, if you're willing to give me an argument, I'm willing to hear you out. I can't make it a monument, but if you have any arguments as to why it should be, I'd be willing to hear you out so I don't sell it to that.
I
entity.
slide him a copy of the poster that we're making about how that tree, the park, has been there since the founding of the city, how it represents the tenacity of the people.
And Brahma's like chiming in with, persuasion, like this city, the tree was here first, like it's a historical monument. This is where kids play. This is a space for parents to go and unwind. It's a crucial part of the city's infrastructure.
It's a wonderful, safe piece of nature surrounded by the violent wilderness.
Well, and let's also talk about the
land
fact,
outside.
like, if you want to go to a cafe, what's the expectation? You have to buy a latte. If you want to go into a bookstore, you have to, purchase a book. A park is one of the few places left in public where you don't have to spend money simply for the right to exist. You can go, and you don't have to pay any kind of entrance fee. You can just enjoy your community.
As a person who has walked into a cafe, used their bathroom, and walked out, I would say there's no expectation to buy something.
Well, I mean, but if you want to use their Wi-Fi, they won't give you the password until you buy something, right? But I'm just public parks are there for the public, and they should remain as such.
You both make very compelling arguments. I'll think on it.
Also, another 10 gold.
Oh.
And we do have we do have a petition of interested citizens, who live by the park, who would like it to stay, as a park for them and their children.
Does he accept the other 10 gold in
he
bribery? All right.
He does.
Yeah. Also, yeah. Reku has no qualms about bribery for a good cause.
And I'm over here just let's let the persuasion do its job. I rolled a 25.
Look,
a dirty 25.
Look, that dirty 25 plus 10 gold. That might seal the deal. Even harder.
Yeah, he seems pretty persuaded over. You gave him 10 gold. You
dirty 25.
Told
Under
him about,
the table.
Told him about the shit. Told him about the petition. Sold him on the park. He seems pretty invested almost. And
see, look, now he has 10 gold invested in it.
And
So,
yeah,
is
you did the
Go
thing.
ahead.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Don't phrase it that way.
Fantastic talking with you.
Okay. Bye.
Well, I'll just end with when will we know your decision, sir? This is very important to the community.
You know it if the park doesn't get turned into a Wendigos.
Oh, sir, very respectfully, and I'll roll another persuasion if you want. That druid is keeping everyone and their mother up at night. because she's very passionate about this park. If you can tell us that you're not going to do it, she'll stop caterwauling, and people can sleep at night.
Okay. Well, I mean, apparently Bisty's gonna talk to the druid or something. We'll see what she has to say about her. I can let you know after the ball, I guess. That's kind of like where it appears to be the end date of it all. But I don't know.
The day after the ball?
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, we have bought his vote to not sell it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, thank you very much for your time, sir.
Of course. And yeah,
Well, then I'm gonna drag Reku and be like, let's head back to the.
Oh,
let's
you
head
don't
back
have to drag. You don't have to drag him. He'll walk out with you and high five you all after we get out of you.
Well,
He'll
and
give
I'm
you like a down low high five.
Well, I'm like, let's head back to the tree and tell the druid.
Fantastic. High five.
High five. 2 high
High
fives.
five. And we will go back and let the druid know. This is only the first day. We have 3 days till the ball. In which case, at the ball, we can also pressure people. So.
Absolutely. Well, we do need to spend some time. I say it's like we walk and talk. We do need to spend some time, shopping for, ball appropriate attire. That is something that I believe we all need to do. I don't think we've got our costumes yet.
I do.
I think I'm good. I should be fine. Like, cry havoc, and then nothing happens. Like, oh, I need a nap.
Yeah, I think we all need to work on getting our outfits together, except for what I don't know about Woolies yet. I guess I don't know if we've talked about it. But we can tell the druid that we will make her case at the ball, and maybe she'll give us a ticket.
Yes.
Because we've only got 2 right now, and we need 4. Though I'm perfectly willing to transform into a chicken and fly my ass over the wall.
only need 3. We only need 3.
We only need 2. We only need 2.
Because Grell got 1. Sorry.
1 ticket includes a +1.
Yeah. So, right. So all we need is her ticket.
Okay, because Grell, didn't you get a ticket for being a hoe?
No. Well, yes. I didn't get a ticket. I am a +1.
You are the +1.
Grell might be a +1. I am more than happy to sneak into the place.
Okay.
Well, no, and then we won a ticket in the bowling, so that's 2. And then if we get the
I thought we got 2 tickets. I thought we got 2 tickets in the bowling. Is it just the one?
I thought it was.
It's just the one. There was 1 ticket. Technically, Jack won it by winning the thing, but I.
So, okay, pause. First off, so far, Grell has a +1.
I'm the +1 with Nexus.
You, as a group, won a ticket with a +1 on it at the bowling competition, because that was a part of the Royal Bowling Competition that you all competed as a group and kicked everyone's asses with a combined score.
There we go.
So we need 1 more if we don't want to do sneaking. So let's talk to the druid and see if she can give us her ticket so we don't have to sneak.
And I will also say that that Tex or Jack wanted to go to the ball, so that might be a reason why you want to get another ticket, and you give them a +1, but that's up to you.
Yes. Well, if we can get this ticket from the druid. So, have we made it to the druid? Because we were, walking.
You're at the
down
tree.
From the...
Okay, so I go, we approach the druid, both of us, and I think you had a better connection with her, so you lead.
Hi!
Hello.
Come back to the druid. I would like you to know that we have spoken to the government people, and they have agreed to postpone any danger to this tree. We are also working on petitions to keep this park as it is, tree included, and we have at least 150 signatures right now. Plus, we will get more, which we will be able to show at the Baron's Ball in 3 days to the people in charge of it. So, your tree is safe.
That's so nice of you. Thank you.
You are more than welcome. Please let me get a nap.
Oh. Okay. Sure.
Fantastic. We will do everything we can to keep this fantastic park as it is currently. Maybe, in the future, you can plant more trees.
You have General
That's
Reese's thanks.
not for me to decide.
Hey, well,
I just-
General Reese,
I just wanted to get all my shit. Yay! I got the blessing of an evil god.
Okay, to be fair, Generisa wasn't evil. She just wants to genocide all the humans.
The humans
They've been
are
cutting down
dead.
trees. Yes.
Admittedly,
They've been cutting
I'm
down
not-
the tree.
Okay, admittedly, Reku is not human.
Well, humanoids. Kill all the people. Like, basically people who are cutting down the tree.
She's
Yeah,
a violent
no,
ant
it's
on a
fine.
rampage, and I'm here for it.
Yeah,
Pretty much, she
is a-
wanted to kill everyone but Weavers because she invented
I would-
Weavers.
the spider people.
Oh. I mean, once you get really specific, I can see where you go with, like, evil and shit. Nature gods in general, in my mind, like, metagaming, pause, out of game, nature deities in general are neutral.
Yeah.
Because they don't really give a fuck.
Well, like they
it's-
think
yeah.
they think in terms of millennia,
Yeah.
right? As opposed to like decades, like we do.
and the group as opposed to like the individual.
Right. Well,
Well-
there's this line from one of my the fifth season, that book that I gushed about,
Oh yeah,
where
those
it's
are
like,
wonderful books.
well, they're absolutely wonderful books, but there's this like everybody says the world is ending, the planet's actually fine,
Yeah.
right?
No.
So what
Our
they mean is
planet-
like humanity, and I'm like, but
Yeah.
she's like, this is the way the world actually ends, the whole planet, this is it, and I'm like, the planet's gonna be fine. Nature doesn't care about us.
There is some thought to that. Like, you all say like, Earth, it's in the Goldilocks zone. It's great for life. It's really not. Like, nature is trying to kill everything at every turn,
Oh yeah.
but life finds a way.
Yup.
Oh yeah. I mean, Jurassic
No,
Park
it's
is
a-
my favorite book.
It's a thing. Yeah, no. Generally speaking, I term nature gods and nature spirits as true neutral, because there's no evil in their intent. There's no good in their intent. They just don't care. Similarly, like in our pantheon of D&D, Death himself, Death the
is
god.
Not
Death
even.
is a true neutral god, because everything dies. Everything that's living dies. Death and Gaia, death and life, have a very complicated relationship with each other. Like, they don't hate each other. They kind of love each other. But the gods of death and Gaia,
thing. Yeah.
like in our pantheon, there's a reason that in our D&D pantheon, if you play a cleric to death, you're able to channel both positive and negative energy at will. That's our homebrewed thing, because death is neutral. Death doesn't really
Nick is
care.
talking about he and Matt's particular way of running.
which I said in our homebrewed pantheon.
Just clarifying, our versus like this group is not our.
Okay, fine. You can make death an even asshole. Anyway, game.
Yeah,
Let's
in this world, Generis is definitely not good. Anyway, so yeah, it becomes late. You talk to the park druid for a bit, and you all kind of like come back together back at like the stall area. I guess Wally's just asleep in the wagon, in the bigger on the inside wagon. And Grell, your endeavors to get signatures gives you 2 more signatures.
Yay!
And
We have
so,
what, 141, I think?
yep. No, right now you have 142.
Okay, 142. Oh, that's right, because we also have the one from.
We'll put out flyers. They'll go out tomorrow.
But yeah, do y'all like go to bed and such?
Yes,
I check on
it's late.
Chonk and the egg. I check
Yeah.
on Chonk and
Yeah,
the egg.
And the egg. We gotta make sure the egg. Sheldon's
I see if they'll give me more bacon before I go to bed.
The egg is
Have myself
good.
a dinner.
The egg is good. You are able to get some bacon.
Yes.
And yeah,
I do another nuzzle in the stall with the birds and the egg.
like you sleep with them again.
Yep.
Okay.
I go in ahead
Well,
and
I
take
think they
another
both
room.
deserve a break, so I sleep on the egg.
Okay.
Yep. I give Bitey some bacon for the night, and then go, I guess in the cart, like in our new like.
I sleep in the inn because I think I paid for it already.
Yes. And so yeah, that you all take a long rest, a well-deserved long rest for some of you, and we're gonna end the session.
Cool beans.
That was fun, tease.
Thank y'all.
Thank you
Oh.
for saying.
I got my
Orange, thank you again.
Of course.
Thank you, Orange.
2 days till the ball. Let me edit that.
Boy.
2 days to the ball.
It's exciting.
Good night, y'all.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
You know.